Your life's on the line, so I'ma take yours. So who wanna blood dance with me? Leave your body wrapped up or even a street fantasy. In the square, yo, you best to beware. Street fighter, we ain't playing over here. One-on-one, kid, you know you get finished. Round one, round two, just come and get with it. Your heart ain't cold stone, forget about the power. Battle this out to the 24th hour. Paying the price that you couldn't deal with. Cold-blooded killers in my lockdown clique. Got no time to waste, we taking time bombs. Street fighter 3 like a star. Get my arm, make your first move, so what's it gonna be? You're trapped in a new world of Street Fighter 3. The third chapter, so what's it gonna be? You're trapped in a new world of Street Fighter 3. Make your first move, so what's it gonna be? You're trapped in a new world of Street Fighter 3. The third chapter, so what's it gonna be? You're trapped in a new world of Street Fighter 3. You rock what you got, block what you shot. Another chapter, what you get's what you got. Enough warriors here to fight, choose one. The best of the best will be the champion. Whose world is this after all? Capcom moving with lockdown forever, y'all. This contains scenes with violence and death. Viewers on discretion, some ain't ready yet. For the fact that ain't ready, step up for what you got. For the fighters who ain't ready, take your regular spot. So what? Calm down before it's too late to stop. Trying to front like you was kings of the block. Step too close, kid, you might get shot. Only one master is going straight to the top. One false move, your whole game get flop. Only one master is going straight to the top. Survive it. You're dealing with cold-blooded assassinators. Decapitate your body, let it flow for alligators. You need it for your power, over here it's much greater. It's either you push start or try again later. It's all about the confidence, but they don't cater. We got no time to talk to the blade haters. I guess one fly kick will leave your body critical. I'm talking about real street dogs and big criminals. Got you helpless all the way to the finish. Where you can practice, come back and get with it. You can't block my hits, the sky's no limit. Anything distance, y'all, to infinite. Make the first move, so what's it gonna be? You're trapped in a new world of Street Fighter 3. The third chapter, so what's it gonna be? You're trapped in a new world of Street Fighter 3. Make your first move, so what's it gonna be? You're trapped in a new world of Street Fighter 3. The third chapter, so what's it gonna be? You're trapped in a new world of Street Fighter 3. Yo, make your first move, so what's it gonna be? You're trapped in a new world of Street Fighter 3. Fight for the future, so what's it gonna be? The third strike, y'all, is Street Fighter 3. Make your first move, so what's it gonna be? You're trapped in a new world of Street Fighter 3. Fight for the future, so what's it gonna be? The third strike, y'all, is Street Fighter 3.
How are we doing today? Bit of a random stream. Going on, everyone? Good to see you all here. Right, there's a lot of people here already. Damn. I didn't even plan on streaming today. I was literally just sitting here chilling, and I was like, let me just see what everyone's saying. A couple of things happened. I thought, let me run it by the community, see what everyone's saying. It's going to be a busy week ahead. Yeah, you can probably see Third Strike in the background there. Kobe, thank you for the 10 months, bro. I'm good, man. I'm good. I come back from the gym. I was sitting and I was like, I've got nothing to do. I couldn't really focus, so I didn't want to do any studying for my Japanese. So I was like, let me do a stream, see what everyone's saying. What's going on, Sketchy? Yukimura. Why is First Strike on the stream? I was just messing around on here. I was just messing around doing some combos, seeing if I remember how to play the game. It's been a long time since I played Third Strike, but one of my favorite Street Fighter games. And yeah. So yeah, there's a couple of things that I wanted to run by you guys, and I thought it's not really worth doing a video right now. But this coming week is going to be quite busy on the channel. There's going to be quite a lot of podcasts. Got one with Tom Brady tomorrow for the history of DOA. Tuesday we've got the Tekken thing, well, the Bandai Namco thing. Wednesday I'm not entirely sure yet, so I won't say. Thursday we've got some people from the Sparking Zero community on here to discuss issues that have happened in the scene, and then Friday I'm still not sure yet. So there should be a stream every single day next week, but we'll see. So yeah, DOA is the first one, so let me go through the messages and see what I missed. Sketchy, what's going on? I'll say hello to everyone first. Creeper. Also, just quickly before I go on, weirdly enough, I bumped into so many people that watched the stream in central London yesterday, which was odd. I bumped into one from central London, and then when I was going home, on my walk home, I took a detour. I drove up somewhere when I got back to my area, and I bumped into people from the community, and everyone was really nice. So if any of you are watching, thanks for being cool. It was nice to like bump into people randomly, all happened the same day. But let's see who's in here. Sketchy, Frosty, what's going on, Alexis, Yukimura, the Dank. Watch party for the Bamco showcase. Yeah, we're gonna do that. It's on Tuesday, right? July 2nd. I'm pissed about that because I wanted to go watch Jurassic World, but we'll do the stream. I'll watch Jurassic World the following day. What's going on, Kazama? Maximum DJ. Yeah, man. Had to throw on the Third Strike. Who else is in here? Gomi, what's going on, bro? Aztec Jumby. I'll just say FDX is a sellout. What's happened? Why? What's going on? Did I miss something? I haven't watched FDX's content in a little while. What's going on, Salem? Specs on the Spect of Juggalo. It's a good name. Who else we got? Kobe, what's going on, bro? Alex, this song is arse cheeks. How dare you? First Strike is a classic. MG6 Leo, Discord messages are what? Discord messages are public. We're going to talk about those in a little bit. I might get the people on here. They're from the Smash community. I do want to actually question them on some of the things I've seen in their Discord, because it almost seems illegal to me, but there's not enough there for me to like, you know, make a whole video about it and stuff. But I do want to speak to them about sending around certain things, but we'll see in it. I'll show you guys in a bit. Yondai Mail, what's going on? Ezra, CeeLo, what's going on, bro? What's my opinion on arcade stick versus controller? Arcade stick versus controller, I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on it. Like, you're asking what's better. I prefer using a fight pad. Like, I use a fight pad to play everything. I can't use arcade sticks very well, even though I grew up playing them. I think hitboxes might be bordering on cheating, if I'm being honest. But I think that argument has mostly been dropped now, so I'm not going to push it. But it seems like hitboxes give you some advantages. What have I missed? Going on Real King Ford. Noxy. Perfection. I saw a screenshot of you the other day, bro. It was a bit of a crazy screenshot. I gotta ask you about it. I don't know where it is, but I gotta ask you about that, because that's mad. What's going on, Chicken Senpai? How you doing, bro? What's going on, C4? Hitbox slander? No, I mean, it is what it is, man. Fighting, we're in a new age. And if people want to use hitboxes, I'm not going to get onto them for it. It does seem like it does seem a bit unfair. From what I understand, it allows you to do things that you wouldn't otherwise be able to do. Hey, what's going on, Kim? Yeah, I was with Kim yesterday, and she threatened me multiple times. I don't know what I did to her. We played Mario Kart in the arcades, and she doesn't know how to drive, obviously, you know. And I beat her, and she got up and threatened me. And I said, Kim, I thought we're like family. Why are you attacking me? Starts throwing haymakers in public as well, trying to embarrass me. Crazy. Is the Bleach video game community still alive? I can't fully remember the discussion. We'll talk about Bleach in a sec. I was actually playing it just now. I was gonna play some. Actually, I do want to see how close I am to getting #1 spot on Bleach. I know I was very, very, very close. Kim, should I tell these guys what you tried to do yesterday? No, should I tell these guys what you tried to get me to do yesterday? Huh? Do you guys want to know what Kim tried to get me to do yesterday? It was insane. Well, I would say some might say racist. Some might say racist. Fraser can back me up with that. You think arcade stick is hard, but not as hard as non-stick? I don't mind playing arcade stick with Tekken, but I don't like playing arcade stick with Street Fighter. I can't actually. No, with charge characters, I'm okay with it. I'm actually pretty good, but yeah, let me see how close I am to the top spot. What's going on, JJBA? Am I still doing the J-Stars thing? No, we did J-Stars the other day, and it was not good to spectate it, bro. It was really not good. Ninja Storm and Sparking Zero are really fun to spectate, but how close am I? Oh, I'm ranked 8th now. Okay. I'm 9,000 points away from being the top rank. I can get there. So that shouldn't be too hard to get there. What's my win-loss looking like on this? Does it show you? Got 263 wins and 100 losses. It's not too bad. That is, I will say, most of those losses are with Kenpachi, not Kaien. Okay, before anyone starts. So and Renji actually. I played with Renji a bit and got cooked because they nerfed the fuck out of him. Alright, let me catch up. I'm almost up to date with the messages. Alright, yeah, let me tell you guys what Kim did yesterday, yeah? Let me tell you what Kim did, yeah? Kim's supposed to be family, yeah? Kim's like my sister. I'm sitting there, I'm eating my food, and Kim goes to me, "Don't cancel me." Alright, cool, I won't tell them what you did. She did something crazy, guys. She could have got me thrown in prison. It was mad. Will I play the Invincible game when it comes out? Maybe I'll try it. Hopefully Mike doesn't crumble again. What does that mean? I've seen you say that twice. What does hopefully Mike doesn't crumble mean again? I keep seeing people say that. How could I do that without you? Bro, Sketchy, you were in the stream. We didn't do a tournament for it though. We tested it out and it wasn't good for spectating, but we did Ninja Storm. You were in the stream, I swear. Let me guess, she called you a monkey. No, she does that all the time, that's fine. I've grown immunity to that. I'm assuming the CPUs are brain dead in J-Stars. No, you can't tell what's going on. It's so chaotic. It's not good to watch. Sparking Zero was fun to watch and Ninja Storm was fun to watch, but J-Stars, as much as I love playing it, it's not fun to watch. What is she, Freezer? But funnily enough, her boyfriend's name is Fraser, so take from that what you will. We used to call him Freezer in primary school. maybe if she pisses me off, I'll tell you guys what she did yesterday. But yeah, so alright, let me show you guys this unhinged message that I got today on PSN, right? Where is he? Look at this message that I got on PSN today. So this guy, yeah, I randomly faced him in ranked on Bleach, and I think I beat him. And I just said GG's or whatever, or he beat me, I said GG's, I can't remember. I don't remember what happened here. It was just, whatever. It must have been a good match for me to say GG's. So I said all that, then he sends me this. Hey bro, tell those bitches on Discord if I catch them I'll smash a wine bottle on their head. I said, excuse me? And then I put 2 and 2 together and I was like, oh wait, I know who this is. He's in one of the anime Discords. So I'm scrolled down. He said you don't answer. Now for anyone that sends me messages on PSN, I don't have notifications on because obviously I stream sometimes, and I don't want the messages to keep popping up. So I don't. It's not that I'm not responding to you guys. It's that I don't have notifications on my PlayStation. I don't want it popping up when I'm playing. He says you don't answer. Then he says I'll track their IP and meet them in front of their mum's house. I said, what? I said, excuse me? In front of mum's house? I'm sitting here confused, like, who beat that? What happened? So I went into the anime Discord and I said to them, guys, what happened with so-and-so? And they were like, he's been banned. I was like, yeah, but what did he do? Guys sending me mad messages on PSN. So they send me a screenshot and it's him again saying I'm gonna smash a bottle over all of your heads for disrespecting me. So I said, what did you guys do to disrespect this guy? What did you do to him? Because I played him yesterday and he was a little bit trolly, but I didn't really take the bait. I was just like, whatever, he's just sort of messing around. But Densetsu, thank you for gifting the membership to Sketchy, bro. Appreciate you, man. So yeah, like I said to them, what did you guys do to disrespect him? They said to me, we just beat him on Bleach and he went mad. And I was like, bro, guys like threatening to dox people and show up in front of their mum's house. This is, and do you know what? This isn't even the worst of the messages I've received. I think I might be able to show you guys. There was a message I got down here. Oh shit, Sketchy, you messaged me. I'm so sorry, Sketchy, I didn't see this. I'm so sorry, bro. I didn't just expose myself. They're even still on here. I don't know how far down it is. I'm sorry, Sketchy, my bad, bro. Bro, I received the message, yeah. I'll try and find it. I'll find it when we switch to like PC screen. I received a message and the guy said to me, if you don't forfeit, I'm not even joking, he said to me, if you don't forfeit the next match against me when I see you on ranked, this was on Sparking Zero, if you don't forfeit the next match against me because I whooped him, I'm gonna set you on fire. I read it and I was like, set me on fire? Why? So I ran into him on ranked again and I beat his ass. I battered him. I was like, fire who? Over a game. Some people are mad. Actually mad. And this is going to lean into now that guy that said that he was going to set me on fire, he is a part of the Sparking Zero community. And this guy that sent me these messages today is part of the Bleach community. And this is why we're doing that anime discussion on Thursday, because there are so many people that have come into the anime space who don't know who some of the OGs are. I don't really want to say that I'm like an OG. I am an OG in the anime space, but I was a bit more quiet than what I was on Tekken. But they've come in and they're disrespecting people like Grandmaster Hawk or even Yaya or some of the older players that have been around the way. And we're getting crazy messages like this. I'm just like, fam, it's just a game. If there's anyone that's listening right now, because I can see there's quite a few people watching, if you play a game and someone whoops you, just take your L. Just take your L, man. Talking about setting a man on fire and that you want to smash a bottle over their heads over a game. That's so ridiculous. And the thing is, yeah, is that most of the time these messages are like, well, whatever. But there is one psychopath out there that will They're serious. Need to relax. Sounds like the old heads are being soft unironically. Not really. I don't feel like I'm being soft. If I was being soft, if I saw him on ranked, I would have forfeited. I'll whip him again. And if I run into him again, I'll whip him again. Billy, thank you for the $5. Sounds like a big back of fridge with all the snacks with highly saturated sugars and fats. His clothes are about to give his fat ass an eviction notice. Billy, what are you talking about? What? I don't understand. Thank you for the donation. I have no... What does this mean? Sound like a big back of fridge with all the snacks with highly saturated sugars and fats. His clothes are about to give his fat ass an eviction notice. I don't know what that means, Billy. Are you defending me or are you insulting me? Lucky you have me as a security guard. Him, listen, I know you'd run the other way if someone came at me. Sounds like he likes DMC too. The guy threatening you. Yeah, bro, I don't know what's wrong with these people, man. I honestly don't know what's wrong with them. The thing is, Jess, I don't know why I'm getting threats on Bleach for beating people, firstly. Or Sparking Zero. If you, like, go on the leaderboards, no offense, when I was playing Sparking Zero, I was right at the top of the leaderboard as well. So, obviously, it's expected that you lose to me. I don't mean that in a big-headed way, but I didn't get to the top of the leaderboard by losing. So, just take your L and come back stronger, you know? As Goku and Vegeta say, man, us Saiyans have no limits. Just go into the hyperbolic time chamber and sort it out. Anyway, that aside, what was I gonna say? Sorry, I'm moving through this quickly because I do want to play a bit of rank to see if I can get. I want to get to at least 5th place today. I think I can get 2,000 points. I got sent some messages, right? I got sent some messages and they're fucking disgusting, and I think they might be illegal. So I can't put them on the screen. Because I think sharing these sort of things could potentially be illegal. I was gonna make a video about them, but rather than making a video about them, I thought I would just invite the people that are doing it onto the podcast. So initially I was going to go over them on stream, but I think it might be a bad idea to do that on stream. It's melee players, obviously. At least they're not Casio messages. Who's Cassie? I don't know who that is. I think they will. I think one of them will actually come on the podcast. I'm gonna send him a message and speak to him because he's been on here before. Don't do a stream, do something you can edit instead. I don't understand. You're too thirsty on this game? Huh? Bro, what? I don't understand. I don't understand that. I'll check the law now. Yeah, do you know what? I think some of the messages, I might actually just forward them to the police, to be honest with you. But yeah, Bandai Namco's got a... let's see how long it takes to get a match. Bandai Namco's got a stream on July 2nd, so I'm going to be doing a stream for that. Hopefully we get to see Armor King and Fakaram. I'm assuming we'll probably get to see them. And... maybe we'll see Urban Rain, who knows? Will you be on Demon Slayer? Bro. Speaking of I've been training on it. Yeah, but I'm back on Demon Slayer. I'm not gonna play it today because I'm still like trying to get back to grip. It's actually my PlayStation. Yeah, I'm back on Demon Slayer, man. I'm very excited for it. Did you see the Demon Slayer trailer? Did you see the Demon Slayer trailer for the new movie? I was in central London with my boys for his birthday and they dropped the trailer. We stopped what we were doing in the middle of the shop. We huddled around and we watched it. It just looks so good. It looks so good. Mike, when are you going to roast me on my hot takes? I owe you after all the shit I give you over DMC. What hot takes do you have, bro? Maybe we'll put you on Discord and you can tell me what your hot takes are. We can get a little roast session going. If they're good hot takes or something that I disagree with. Should you get a Switch 2? I don't have a Switch 2. I'm not interested in the Switch. I think it's overpriced, and I think that I heard that Mario Kart just got an update, and the update has made the game even more fun, more unfun. So I'm not interested in playing it. Sorry, is this too loud? Gonna try and get a ticket for the cinema. There's a lot of good shit coming out in the cinema, man. Well, I don't think we're getting Demon Slayer until September in the UK, which sucks, but it's fine. We've got Jurassic World is out next week. Superman, I can't wait for Superman. Alright, Kim, no problem. I'll see you soon. Don't bother me later. Can we just be at peace, Kim? Every day. Yeah, I'm walking through central London yesterday. They're kicking me. Like, why? Why? You wait for Steel. Oh yeah, Fantastic Four. Yeah. So there's Jurassic World. There's Steel Ball Run. There's Superman. Can't wait for Superman. That's probably my most anticipated film this year. There's The Conjuring. What's it called? Lost Rights, which I'm very excited about because I knew about that case before they made the film about it. So I'm very excited to see that. How often do you get matched against Stark players on ranked? When the new season of this, or whatever they're calling it, came out, all the time, but more recently not as much. I'm seeing a lot of Byakuya, Aizen, Yamamoto, and funnily enough Kenpachi. I've seen more Kenpachis recently. Am I streaming Evo next month? I am streaming Evo next month, definitely. Alexis, what did I tell you about timing people out? Huh? What have I told you? What are your takes to the $80 game price tags? I ain't paying $80 for it. Well, how much is $80 in pounds? Hold on. Oh, we finally got a match. $80 in pounds is £58. They already charged that in the UK, so I haven't paid £60 for a game in a long time, but I might have paid for that before. But yeah, £60 has been pretty standard for some time. We normally get charged like $49.99 or $59.99, so yeah, I got a match and they declined it, so yeah, I won't pay that much for a game. I can't remember which game I paid £60 for, because the last two big purchases I made were Tekken and Mortal Kombat. I got the collector's edition, so oh, we got a match going. Last of Us Part 2 is actually a good game. Okay, MK1 is the best NRS game. Europeans are the best game developers. Ghost of Tsushima is overrated. Are those... Are you chatting... Are those actually things that you believe? Are those all things you believe? I've seen the Kenpachi touch of death, bro. I've actually done it to someone before. Those are all things you believe? Okay, cool. Well, I'll pick one. Give me a second. Let me just see if I can get the W. Oh. Motor hits hard, man. Oh my lord, that hit me from far. Oh, okay. I'm getting outranged. Yeah, I thought so. No, I saw that coming, bitch. Alright, let's ascend. Have you seen the new My Hero game trailer? I haven't seen it, but I know they're going to be showing it at the showcase. Nah, mate, you're done. He tried it. Wu Chang's out in July. Yeah, I'm picking up Wu Chang. Oh shit. Lied. Alright. This is where it gets techie. Kojima dropping a fake snake in Death Stranding. For real? That's sick. We gotta be real careful of our shit. Yeah, the damage on this character is absolutely insane. Oh, he caught me. Oh shit. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. I think he got stuck. That was. Oh no, he didn't get it. Unlucky Shan. Gonna build some life back from this. Oh, you cheeky bastard. It's alright, we got what we wanted. Oh, he did. Oh, okay, he killed me. Alright, this is gonna be tough now. Because he could actually touch a death me. But he only got 4 stocks, so I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh shit, oh shit. Stay away from me, bastard. Okay, we're in the driver's. Oh! Yep, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Yeah, this game's got only ranked, bro. How good is Noitsu? He's very good now after the patch. Very, very good. What did I miss? I'll give him a rematch. I want to get to at least 20,000 points. I think that would be good. And then we're gonna be doing going on Swanky G. How you doing, bro? Is this your Noitsu? Is this you I'm playing against, bro? Oh, nice. Sick. The rage. I always underestimate his rage. Oh, nice. Jeez! Alright, Swanky, I see you. Nah, you gotta be doing that in my face, man. Yeah, I saw that one. Oh, mistake. Nah, blood. Oh, I can't backdash this guy, man. He's got too much range. I don't want none of it. Hot take, DMC2 wasn't a bad game, it was just Dante being depressed. Thank you, bro. Someone with common sense. I can't backdash him. The range is insane. Yeah, he's catching on. This Bleach game is more interesting than the show itself. Oh dear, so don't disrespect Bleach like that. Oh, you hit me with the armor. Oh, I'm gonna take the stop. Ah man, I wasn't born yesterday, son. I made a mistake. Hey, allow me, man. Don't chop me up. Yeah, I saw that coming. I'm excited for the final part of Bleach. Of course, bro. Of course. Alright, I'm actually in the driver's seat now. But he's just going to power up because I put him on 4 stocks. So this is one of the perks of the character. No! He's going to do how much damage he does! Oh my lord. Oh no. Man, I'm in big trouble. I'm in big trouble. I got him! You made a fatal mistake, bro. I saved all that meter just in case he hit me so I could combo break. Hey, what's going on, Lobo? How you doing, bro? Pull out Renji, man. Nah, bro. They nerfed him, man. They nerfed him to the ground. GG's, bro. I'm gonna find another opponent now just to keep the characters changing up for the stream. But I appreciate you jumping on, man. Bud, stop easy road pence. Listen, bro. If that's your only contribution to the stream, I might have to get the mods to like put you in a little bit of a timeout. I don't know what you're saying. Explain it to me. I don't know what you're saying. Hopefully Mike doesn't crumble again. Are the older DMC games heavy on combos like DMC 5? Yeah, they all are. Well, DMC 1 obviously less so, and DMC 2. But DMC 3 upwards, it's very heavy on combos. What's going on, Finn? How you doing, bro? What do you mean Discord messages are public? What I mean is that if you're posted, so what I was talking about earlier was there's a Melee Discord. I'm gonna message them directly and ask them if they want to appear on the podcast to discuss what they're talking about, because they seem very like open and brazen about what they're discussing. And there's a Melee Discord where they are talking about posting unsolicited pictures of women, where they're talking about bestiality, about Nazis, about they were posting barely legal teens, like barely legal teens links, and I was reading it and I was like, what the fuck is this guy? What is going on in here? And people were like saying to them, yo, like what the fuck is this? Like, why are you guys posting all this shit? and they were like, well, you know, the Smash players, they're constantly getting banned from everything. In here, anarchy reigns. Like, it's just no one gets banned for anything. And I was like, what, are you guys 5 years old or something? There's no limits to anything you have to say. So yeah, do you know what? This is what I will say this, because what I want to do is I want them to present their arguments to the public, because they seem very open about speaking about it anyway, and that it's completely fine what they're doing. So I'm going to give them an opportunity to jump on and explain to us why they think it's okay to there was a posting that said we all know that RAPE is bad, right? Or is it? Should we discuss this? I was like, but what? The messages are crazy. They're actually crazy. So I want to get them on here to discuss it, because it's really depraved and disgusting. And this whole thing where it's like, oh, all these banned melee. I'm like, yeah, some of you deserve to be banned. Sorry, you're fucking crazy, absolutely batshit crazy. I might not like the people that have been doing the banning in the melee community, and I do think they've got there's an abuse of power there. But also some of the people they've banned, yeah, I'm just like, some of you should be locked up for the things that I was reading. Disgusting. Wait, I'll get a direct quote. Hold on. Honestly, Nintendo should step in and ban all melee players, all of them. Where are they? Why give people like that a platform to share their BS? I was considering just moving this over to... The thing is, I don't think the police will do anything with it, because I don't think there's anything in there that they can actually get them on. Oh wait, hold on, let me find... Remember that Me Too case with that 3 out of 10 fat chick? If she was some ugly fat chick, we'd still be seeing Mango fired right now. Remember that Me Too case with that one fat chick? Nobody cares if you MOLEST fat chicks. I'm reading them, I'm like, these messages were posted 3 days ago. I'm reading them, oh shit, it's Byakuya. I'm reading them and I'm like, these people are absolutely out of their minds. Absolutely out of their fucking minds. Who have I got? Byakuya. Byakuya is arguably the strongest character in the game. So if I lose this, I mean, I'm gonna get salty, but I also wouldn't be surprised. He's so ridiculous. Yeah, I know what you're trying to do, mate. Trying to get Senbon Sakura out here. Oh, man. You gotta stay on Byakuya. You have to stay on this character. He is so absurdly powerful. Okay, now we got a problem because my bar, I now have to let him hit me because my bar's not filled up yet. And this is the one thing I hate about this game. Come on, mate, just hurry up. You're gonna lose anyway. Do it. Go. There we go. There we go. Had to get my bar up so I can get an extra stock. Going on Ventura Schoon. Nah, Cap Mike. No, that's Cap. What's Cap? I think the best character in this game is, I think it's probably Yamamoto right now, and then Byakuya. Yo, what the f... Not when he's got Senbon Sakura, man. How am I supposed to fight this? Oh, for fuck's sake. Hey, what the fuck was that? Oh god, here we go. When Byakuya goes into Senbon Zakura Kageyoshi, it's just bomb. Oh god, I forgot he punishes it. That doesn't work anymore, mate. Why does it keep lagging every time I swing? Mate, what is this? This is a slideshow. What am I supposed to do? Can't move. Can't move. For fuck's sake, this is so annoying. Ah, yeah, he's lag switching, he's still losing. Bro, this is so irritating when people do this shit. He's still losing, man. Still set me up. Oh god, he's gonna hit me. Can't even hit me, mate. Oh my god. Just disconnect the game already, man. Imagine still getting hit. So I'm still winning in the lag. Release, man. Guys, what the fuck? This is 2025. What are we really doing? Fuck, wait, I take the grab in this leg. What is happening right now? I'm soft, man. Grab him. I feel like I'm in 2005, bro. I can still punish him like that. Oh my lord, this is so bad. This is so bad. If he is lag switching, he's doing a pretty shit job of it because I'm still winning. He's basically lost. All that has to happen now is my bar has to go up, and it's over. Ah, Jesus Christ. Lied me right in the face. Mate, this is so annoying. Well, this is a PowerPoint fight. I can't move. Don't kill him. Oh, mistake. Oh, this is so painful. I just need my bar to go up slightly. Yeah, the music's good. At least the music's not lagging, right? Hey, he went for a counter. Sorry, mate. I wasn't born yesterday. Yeah, YouTube's got a glitch right now, guys. And it's making people's names appear really, really funny. So if your name does appear funny, that's why. What happened to Midnight Rubbish? Me and Sabi have a lot of things going on right now, and we ain't got time to see the match is over. I've had enough of this. Oh, for fuck's sake. I can kill him now, I just have to touch him once. Yeah, me and Sabi have got a lot of shit going on right now, and we don't have time to really see each other. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just frozen. I did all that just for them to disconnect. Yeah, if you rage quit, you get a penalty. So all these people that are rage quitting, they're gonna get penalties. This is why I just leave. You get a penalty though, bro. You get a penalty if you rage quit. I don't really want to get a penalty, to be honest with you. Yeah, so Zach, yeah, so me and Sabi don't have time to see each other. I haven't seen Sabi in a couple of months. So that's, no, I'm not doing another red bar. That's why we haven't done any. And it's probably not going to come back, I'll be honest with you. I don't have that kind of time. I've already got like a lot of things going on with work, and then like doing YouTube and streaming. I ain't got time to do another YouTube channel, bro. It's not feasible. She's doing her own thing as well, you know. She's yeah, she's doing her own thing. You know, Sabi's a smart girl. She'll find her own like thing to do. She might even do YouTube on her own. I don't know, but I don't have time to do. Oh no, wait, hold on. Almighty Simp God, what a name. Alright, so if this doesn't lag, you guys are about to see, I think, the most broken character in the game right now. Sometimes the red bar doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna lag, but Stark is the most broken character in the game right now. He needs adjustments across the board. He's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, he might be the best character over Yamamoto. Can beat him. I'm gonna try, but this is a high rank player as well. Okay, straight in. Got a bit of lag there. Fucking lagged out while I was doing a combo. Oh god, here comes the nonsense. He's trying to power up. We can't let him power up because it's... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here comes the bullshit. So this, look how much guard damage this does. I am literally stuck now. Now it's an infinite. Yep, we stopped because it's the smart thing to do. He's so powerful. It's actually ridiculous how strong this character is. Alright. This character is why I went on a break last week. Yeah, bro. Stark is so broken, it's unreal. And if you thought that form was bad, wait until you get a load of this. This form is so stupid, it is unreal. If you see me standing in place for like 2 minutes, it's because I have no choice. Watch, he's just going to spam these wolves at me. If I press a button, there, the wolf breaks it, then he gets a combo from it, but he fumbled the combo. Alright, he's throwing wolves at me again. Fucked up. I need to take 4 stocks from him. Okay, he hasn't got any. Fuck! Okay, he's gonna kill me. Maybe not. He's gonna fall for the wolves. Shit. It's just, look, they just regenerate. It's constant. It doesn't stop. Yeah, I'm not done, bro. What was the point yesterday? I know this guy's trying to do. Yeah, mate. I'm not stupid, bro. I know how to fight Stark. You see what I mean? You've got to be. If I fucked that up, I would have died. I don't know what Tamsoft were thinking when they buffed him. He's so out of control. When does he run out again? I forgot. I literally can't do anything. I can't do anything against this. He's down on stocks right now, so it's kind of worked out for me. Yeah, nice try, dickhead. I wasn't born yesterday. And the fucking wolf turned around. Nope. I'm so shook to press a button. If that wolf touches me, I'm gonna lose a stock. It's so annoying, dude. It's so annoying. Wolves were always like that, though. They need to. He only got 3 from that. Oh, he did it at the wrong time. Alright, we're still in the game. We're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. Oh. Alright, here we go. 10-year combo. Oh, he didn't do it. See, it's a combo break. I punished him for acting reckless and I got punished for it. And he's regen them again. It's just... The fox turns around. Alright. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. You just gotta be patient against Stark. You gotta be really, really patient against him. It looks a bit ridiculous. It is, bro. It really is. This character makes people pull their hair out. Stark, Aizen, Yamamoto, Byakuya, and Shikai Ichigo. Those characters are massive offenders. Massive offenders. And they literally like ruin the gaming experience for most people on this game. Like if you use Shikai Ichigo, Aizen, Byakuya, or Yamamoto, it's fine if those are your main characters, it is whatever. But those characters are so unbelievably stupid. It's just, you're sitting there like, man, they're hand holding. Hey, Billy, listen here, bro. I don't need advice, okay? If I want to accept a 2-bar match, I'll accept a 2-bar match, okay? You just sit back and enjoy the ride. I read your messages up there. I didn't accept it either. I accidentally let the match go. Oh god, and this is the problem, Billy, is that like the 2 bars are the only thing that pop up as well. So sometimes you have to accept them. Oh, and I know this guy as well. He's really good. This Ichigo is really stupid as well. This Ichigo is really annoying to fight because he's got very, very good resets and he's got very, very high damage. Do I like the new Ichigo song? I do. I don't have it set right now. I've got a Die for Love set. I should change it back. Oh, he mixed me up. Yeah, this Ichigo's got really good mix-ups. Yeah, that sort of covers the space. Nah, sunshine. I can't do anything though. If I kill him, I'm gonna lose the fight. I've gotta take this bullshit. Yeah, I have to take this. He's breaking my guard, for fuck's sake, man. So annoying, man. They need to change that system. Going on with Vagantex. You can change the songs. Yeah, you can change the songs. I've got Die for Love as my one. Okay, he's in big trouble now because he didn't transform before his bar filled up, so he's gonna have a hard time catching up to me now. But he can transform now. Yeah, there we go. What's going on, Klog? Seem enthusiastic today. There's more than one Ichigo. Yeah, there's Shikai, Bankai, and then this Ichigo. I think this is called Horn of Justice or something, or Horn of Justice. I'll be whittling that down Kaien, bro. Oh, shit. Oh, nice. Jeez, let me breathe. Oh, nice. Nah, oh, the mix-ups are dirty. But I got fucked up. Alright, we're still in the driver's seat. This sound design of this is sick. This is not good, but we can bring it back. Okay, he don't know why he did that. He kind of needed that, but that's fine. That works out for me. Oh, that was sick. Oh, I'm in big trouble now. I'm in big trouble now. I'm in big trouble now. Oh, he didn't fall for it. I'm gonna lose, guys. I've lost. He touches me once, it's over. Fucked up. Alright. We can do this. No! No! Let me go! He got me. Damn it. Nicely done. Yeah, that was nice. I fucked up. When he whipped that move, I should have done my dash attack and it would have killed him, but I just didn't react in time. Fair play. I think that's the first time he's beaten me. We normally have good games, but I don't usually lose to him. I'll get him. I'll get him next time. Yeah, he was kind of reckless of his resources. What's going on, Mithrix? How you doing, man? Yeah, see, this is a 2-bar connection, but it actually feels really good. Alright, let's right these wrongs. Okay, never mind. Getting packed up already. Can't let you get close. Can't let you get close, son. Oh. I can interrupt that. Ah, he got me. This guy's good. Predict the next DLC character. It's going to be Unhinged. What? Wait, yeah, man, we fucked up. Fucked up. But we're still in the fight. Oh, what a sidestep. Very nicely done. Yeah, no, I'm not letting you get away with it this time, mate. Oh! Oh, the damage! What hit me with a Getsuga? What's it called? Onimusha? Thing is, I actually want him to kill me first. Okay, that's good. We wanted that. More health to work with there. Damn it! I didn't want that. I put him in the driver's seat. Oh no! I put him in the driver's seat again. I should have waited until my bar filled up. I could have got 5 stocks. Oh, we're in big trouble now. And he knows it. And he knows it, yep. Yep, I gave him 5 stocks, guys. I don't know why I did that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to work twice as hard to get this W, you know. I should have just waited. And this is what makes this game really, really annoying, because you get punished for beating people up. If we play it really smart, we should be able to walk away with the W, but we've got to be really careful. Down on just don't know. Alright, we're doing well, we've got a lot of resources. Alright, good, he's burning his resources for some reason. That's exactly what he... Let him get his health back, that's fine. Excuse me, it lagged when I teleported? That's some bullshit, man. I got the read. Oh my god, that is some bullshit. I can't believe that, bro. The game just screwed me over. I can't believe that just happened. I knew he was going to try and grab me. I got the read on him. What is happening? Bro, oh my god, are you... Bro, I was in the driver's seat. I had the read on it. One second to go. I got him. I won. Have some of that, son. Fucking lag and all. I should give him a rematch, but there's too much lag, bro. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. There's too much lag. That was an anime moment, man. Jeez, I feel bad because he gave me a rematch, but there was too much lag there. There was way too much. I didn't want to put myself through that again. I had to one and done. I had to. I don't care about one and done on Bleach. I had to. Like, I'm not sitting through a slideshow again, man. And I did say in my Tekken videos, I did say before you guys tried to be like, oh look, but I did say if it's lagging that hard, obviously you can leave after one match. Yeah, listen, I covered my tracks, okay, before you guys start. Right, let me my DLC pick would be full bring Ichigo. No, we don't need another Ichigo, man. There's too many in the game already. We need Unohana, we need Yuhaba, we need the guy at the ink that can draw shit and like destroy it. No, not another one, man. Not another one. We've done too many today. What was I gonna talk to you guys about? Completely forgotten now. Oh, did you guys see Ludwig? Ludwig addressed the whole thing with Mango. Does anyone want to guess what Ludwig said? Bankai Yamamoto, that would be cool. Yeah, do you guys want to hear what? Do you guys want to know what Ludwig said? Bro, I couldn't believe it. He said, "I take no responsibility for that." Word for word, I take no responsibility for that. Mango's his own man. I said, excuse me? I said, what? He said, I take no responsibility for that. I was like, wow, he doubled down. Fair play. One bar now, man. Where's all the good connections? What do I think about True Bankai Ichigo? True Bankai Ichigo. Sorry, Ichigo's got so many forms though. What? This is just Bankai Ichigo, the one in the game. You're talking about the one in the game, right? I think they nerfed him to the ground, didn't they? If you put your connection to great, it doesn't pick up any games at all. I don't know why. It's some sort of weird bug. Yeah, I don't want more Ichigos in the game. We've got Shikai, Bankai. He has his hollowed forms, and he's got the horn form now from the 1000-Year Blood War. We don't need another Ichigo in the game. If the white Ichigo's a thing, make him a costume for Bankai Ichigo. He doesn't need to be his own character. Let's just, unless you want to bring him in later on. But I don't know how much more support this game is going to get. And Demon Slayer's almost out. Tekken's getting an update soon. These might be my final days on Bleach. These might actually be my final days on Bleach, so. Mike never read the Bleach manga. No, I never read the Bleach manga. I've only watched the anime. Wait, is that a spoiler? I've told you guys 100 times I don't read manga. I only watch anime. I'm an anime only guy. The only manga that I read was from memory was Wolfman. I obviously read Dragon Ball Super. Am I ready for fuck around, bro? I can't wait. I can't wait for fuck around. Can't wait. I mean, listen, I haven't played Tekken 8 in a long time. So I'm kind of excited to go back and play it, but like, I'm also like, do I want to step back into that pit? But I do miss doing the Shambolic showdowns. But then on the other hand, I'm like, if I do a Shambolic showdown, is anybody even gonna want to play? Like, if I do another one on Sundays again, like if I do them on Sundays again, is anyone even gonna want to play? Is anyone gonna show up? I don't know if people are gonna show up like they used to, because Tekken's gone in such a weird direction. As a non-anime head, you need to watch Hunter x Hunter. I'm watching Kengan Ashura right now. I'm finishing it off. I just watched episode 19 of season 3. I started watching this Chinese anime. It's called The Last. What's it called? Oh, I've got it on Crunchyroll. The new Chinese anime. It's called Lord of Mysteries. Yeah, it's just come out on Crunchyroll. Guys, listen to me. Just take it from me. The Lord of Mysteries. Go onto Crunchyroll or wherever you want to watch your animes. There's 2 episodes out right now. You won't be disappointed. China is taking over with their animes, I'm telling you. I need to take my ass back to Tekken 8. Why? Why do I need to take it back to Tekken 8? Kengan is sick. People showing it for 3D fights. The people that show Kengan Ashura have never watched it. There's no way that you enjoy battle shonen manga, whatever you call it, or battle anime, and you don't like Kengan Ashura. People that haven't seen Kengan Ashura are the ones shitting on it. Because if you've watched Kengan Ashura and you're a fan of martial arts, if you're a fan of the UFC, if you're a fan of battle manga, there's no way that you can't enjoy Kengan Ashura. It's so good. It's up there with some of the best fighting animes I've ever seen. And if your thing is like, oh, I don't like the CG, Listen, man. I watched Angela Anaconda growing up, okay? If you can deal with that animation, you can deal with anything. And besides, once you start watching it and you see what they're doing with the show, it's incredible. Are the showdowns even shambolic without Tekken 8? Probably not. Probably not, but I will do it. Like when Fakuram comes out, I am going to do the shambolic showdowns again, 100%. I was just sitting here and I was like, man, will anybody even show up to play it? I'll do one, we'll see what happens, because they used to be pretty big. They were like some of the biggest streams that I've done for a game. Have I played Bayonetta? Yeah, I finished Bayonetta 1. I got halfway through 2. What's going on, Bims? I went into central London the other day, yeah? And I bought my boy a One Piece deck, and he goes into his bag and he's like, Mike, I've got you something. Bear in mind, it's not my birthday. He hands me this, yeah? Hands me this. The Dragon Ball Super deck box. And whoa, shit. Oh, never mind that. There was a Zoro card in there. He hands me this, and there's so many cool cards in here, and I was like, bro, you don't want these? He was like, nah, I don't collect Dragon Ball anymore. I got me a new Ginyu. Got me. There's a lot in here. I won't pull them all out. Pause. See how long it takes to find a match on this stupid game. Show the Zoro one. The Zoro one. This one. Yeah, you thought the matchmaking on Tekken 8 was bad. Matchmaking on this is shambolic. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, he quit anyway. There was a really good card in here. Look at this, even second form Frieza. I thought this was super cool. So sick. Anyway, there's a lot in here. There's hundreds of cards in here. But a lot of them are cased up. But yeah, they're really nice cards. So I've added that to my collection. The collection grows. You should see how the matchmaking is on PC, bro. Listen, yeah. On PC, no one's playing. You wanna know how many people are playing Bleach right now on PC? I'll tell you. One sec. Let me tell you how many people are, because I'll show you how many people I think are active on this game. I think you can kind of work it out from ranked. I'll show you on here how many people are active. So when you go onto the ranked server, if you oh, I'm getting close to you. Me and Yami always run into each other. He's another YouTuber, plays Toshiro. He's really good. If you scroll down, if I press, you can get an idea of how many people are actually playing. You've matched up with top 50 players and you've barely played ranked. Yeah, it doesn't. Your rank doesn't matter in this game. Alright, so here's roundabout where it starts to drop off. I believe there are about 7,000 people ranked on this game, but when you get to about 3,400 is where you start to see a bit of a change. Like there's not a lot of people playing. I think there's maybe, I'm gonna say, if I'm being generous, there's probably 500 people playing the game still, because you only really get proper motion when you go up to, I'd say about here. These are around, yeah, I'd say like around 1,000 is where you get some proper motion. Now, if you go into Bleach Rebirth of Souls on Steam, there are 281 people playing right now. The game is, when people say, oh, the game's never dead as long as there's people online. Okay, cool. Maybe let's not use the word dead if you want to be pedantic about it, but it's definitely on life support. They could cancel the game and shut off the servers. Like, I'm assuming that it's probably costing them more money to run. So, was there a game that you guys would rather that I play other than this, by the way? I don't mind changing the game. I actually have some indie horror games that I could play, or If there's a game that you guys want to play on here. DOA, I don't know how many people are in the stream for DOA because I put it on last time. Not there wasn't a soul, not a soul wants to play it. Play Fatal Fury, yeah, that game's about as dead as Rebirth of Souls, bro. Let's take a look at how many people are playing Fatal Fury right now. 323, bro. You got 40 more players. Sorry, no, you got 209. Wait, is that less than Bleach? What was Bleach again? 209. Bleach is 260. Fatal Fury's got less players than Bleach. Do you think I'm gonna turn it on? Yeah, sorry, bro. I'm not contributing. You got any puppet combo horror games? What are puppet combo horror games again? What went wrong with Fatal Fury? Well, fighting games are already a niche. We went over this before and people didn't like my take on it. I'm going to give you my take again on what went wrong with Fatal Fury. Fatal Fury is already a niche name. It's from a very different time, right? People just know KOF, they don't really know Fatal Fury. And the characters in the game, okay, I know this is going to be I know someone ain't going to like this when I say it. There's only one character in that game that is iconic, and that is Mai. Terry, Rock, Geese, they're not iconic characters for a global audience. They're iconic in the fighting game community, but they don't have any sort of staying power outside of that. Like if you put Geese, Terry and Rock Howard on the side of a bus, people are just going to keep walking and go, what's that? It's not like Ryu, Ken and Chun-Li. They don't have that kind of staying power. Mai's the only one because she's crossed over into so many different things and she's massive in the cosplay community. Right? We see Mai cosplays everywhere. Even girls that don't play fighting games, they cosplay as Mai because of the sex appeal. Outside of that, Fatal Fury doesn't have any iconic characters, and then they didn't bother appealing to their niche on the get-go. So what I would have done is I would have had Ken and Chun-Li in the base roster rather than Cristiano Ronaldo and the DJ. The DJ and Cristiano Ronaldo was such a brain-dead thing to do because you're already putting a game out there that most of the globe doesn't know. Most of the people that play fighting games now weren't even born when Fatal Fury was popular. And even back then, Fatal Fury wasn't like the most popular game. Oh, a yellow bar, we can take that. So then you put in Cristiano Ronaldo, who is very controversial, right? He's a very controversial figure right now because of everything that's going on. Oh, are you kidding? A mirror match? So you fumble there, then you spend marketing in places where people might be like, oh, is that a fighting game? Oh, Street Fighter looks kind of weird. Do you know how many times I heard that? What happened to Street Fighter? I'm like, that's not Street Fighter. There's so many things that they fucked up with. So many things. They should have focused on satisfying the fighting game community and people that like fighting games rather than people that don't play fighting games. It was never gonna work. And then putting in somebody that has allegations against them, mate, it was a recipe for disaster. Right, I'll make this my last game on this game and then we'll put something else on. Oh, what the hell happened there? Alright, Shan, I see you. Got him on the ropes, ladies and gents. Got him on the ropes. Nah, you get no damage from me. Bumpton, thank you for the $5. Fatal Fury flopped because it thought it was bigger than it was. It also being on WWE was an eye move because it already has so many ads. It's ridiculous. Yeah, kind of on brand, right? I couldn't believe when I saw it at WWE. I was like, it's so silly, man. I don't know what they're doing. Okay, I see. Okay, you give me the work. Pause. Okay. Not doing much damage, but he's slapping me around. Yeah, smart move. I think the game was corny and didn't have enough money put into it. Well, they said, you know what, yeah? That game has all the money behind it and people still don't want to play it. You know how crazy that is? The game's got all the money in the world behind it and people still don't want to play it. That just goes to show you, man, you put out something that people ain't interested in, they're not going to play it. Doesn't matter how much, they put millions behind it and people still don't want to play it. You know how crazy that is? Alright, we got an even game, but he only got 5 stocks from that, so I'm actually up right now. People complain about games trash and say another video game company coming to trash on, complain about that, come back to them, people do this all the time. I don't know if I understand your point. Oh, I think you fucked up. Yeah, I can take that damage, mate. That's fine. I can take all of that. Pause. Let that be. This is fine. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Hello, they got your boy for jury duty on Tuesday. Who? Oh, they got you for jury duty on Tuesday. Yeah, jury duty sucks, man. Am I the best kind in the game? Let me answer that for you with some visual stimulation. Pause. Yeah, jury duty sucks, man. Apparently if you don't go to jury duty, you can get in big trouble for that, like if you just don't show up. Let's see, let's get over to the Cayenne section, shall we? Do a little flex before we switch the game. Play Jump Force. I don't think people want me to play Jump Force today, bro. We put it on the other day. It wasn't the most fun thing to watch. What's my dream fighting game? My dream fighting game growing up was always a crossover between Soul Calibur and Mortal Kombat. That was always my dream fighting game, and it was always, I wanted it in the Soul Calibur style with Mortal Kombat characters because they use weapons. There you go, mate. You want to know if I'm the best kind in the world? I got 17,000 points with him. The guy in second place has 9,000, so I could take a few weeks off. I don't think he's catching me. Marvel versus Shonen, that would be good. Damn, Renji. Oh, Renji's just my banner because I don't have a Cayenne one. But I'm on the Renji leaderboard, but I'm not at the top. I only played him for a bit. Do I think the reaction to the first Tekken 8 guess would have been better if it was Nightmare instead of Clive? It would have been better. It wouldn't have been good though. I don't want Nightmare in Tekken. That would have been a big no. Tom, thank you for the $5. Honestly, if I was running Fate of Fury, I would use the motion picture art style and bring back stage hazards with a 3v3 option just to start. That's not a bad idea, to be honest with you. Not a bad idea at all. Yeah, there's so much went wrong with Fate of Fury, man, and they put so much money into the marketing. SNK, if they weren't bought out by the Saudis, they'd be cooked now, man. That would be it. That'd be the end of SNK fighting games, I think. Are you ready for the Marduk rework, new original character for season 1? What's that? I don't know if I follow. I don't want any more weapon characters in Tekken, but anything would have been better than Clive. If you want a weapons character, I'm sorry guys, can you guys hear that, by the way? My neighbors are having a party. I don't know if that's bothering you lot. It's pissing me off. What's going on, ABIC? Cloud, yeah, Cloud would have still pissed people off, but nowhere near as much. There would have been a lot more people hyped for Cloud. Can we talk about how stealth games have lost popularity because of today's ADHD gamer community? Yes, I mean, there's a lot of things that have lost popularity, but there's things that are coming back. Like, yeah, stealth games are not as popular anymore. Neither are turn-based games, but what's that game called? Expedition 33? I think that's changing people's minds. And I think after the DMC version of Final Fantasy, which was 16, I think people have maybe had enough of that now, and maybe they're more willing to do turn-based stuff. And you know, stealth, I still think there's room for stealth games. I think it sucks that so many of them just get pushed to the wayside. I haven't even started that game yet. I haven't played it. Let me see. There was a horror game on here. Yeah, I wanted to show you guys. Let me see if I've got enough space on my PC to run it. Let me go to my recycle bin. Yeah, my PC's so cooked, man. Let me see if I can remove. There's some programs on my PC that are clogging up space. Oh, yeah, I might be able to. Maybe we can put on a horror game. Maybe you guys might want to watch a horror game. I've got a couple horror games on my PC that we could potentially play. The Digimon game looks good, man. I'm looking forward to that. Boot up Among Us, bro. I want to show you this game that I got recommended. Let me see if I've got it yet. Hold on. You guys are gonna fucking laugh your heads off. It's so stupid. I would say it's not technically a Guna game, but it kinda is a little bit. But it's so dumb. Let me show it to you guys first. And if you think it's good, maybe I'll buy it. Let me open up my Steam. Go to my cart. Okay, here it is. Let me change the window. This shit is so ridiculous. I couldn't believe what I was watching. I was on a Hypnotics podcast yesterday. They had me on as a guest, and I found it on the Steam Summer Sale while they were talking. And I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Demon Slayer? Nah, you guys ain't about to see me playing Demon Slayer right now. When I'm good to go on Demon Slayer, yeah, then we will play it. Let me show you guys this stupid game. Where's my face cam? Where's the chat? Right, this game here, I came across it yesterday. So it's based on her name Hachishaku. I saw it yesterday and I was cracking up. Look at this nonsense. Wait, have you guys got sound? Hold on. Hold on, I need to get my headphones. Alright, we should be able to hear it now. I don't know who comes up with this shit, honestly. I don't know what the goal is, bro, because look how dumb this is. It's so stupid. What's the name of the game? The game's called Hachishaku. Yeah, it's I don't know, like I saw it and I was cracking up. I was like, this is so dumb. This is so dumb. I haven't bought it because I saw it and I was like, yeah, it's in my cart, but I thought I'm not gonna buy it. Where's my games? Alright, we played Mystery of whatever. I'm not gonna play that again. It's called Hachishaku, it's not Saki Faki. Right, there was a game on here. This game is pretty good. I had good fun on that. What's everyone feeling? What's everyone feeling like? Should we play a game? Should I put a horror game on? Should I? There was this game as well. Unknown Tapes is really good. I don't mean to be offensive, but am I the only one that thinks that the Japanese can be right perverts most of the time? How do they get away with it when everyone else gets cancelled for it? Different cultures, different customs, different countries, different ways of doing things, different ways of seeing things. I mean, I haven't seen something to cancel them for it. Couldn't find any Bleach games, right? Well, I mean, we played a bunch of games on Bleach. Why was this not shown at any game showcase? I wonder why, mate. I wonder why. Oh, Tom Brady's just said. Oh, we might move the podcast to Wednesday. That's okay. Cursed 1, 2, and 3. No, I haven't heard of Cursed 1, 2, and 3. I saw this. Supernatural's pretty good. This is a pretty good game. Pretty decent. They relooted. Bro, I'm definitely not. For Honor. Bro, sketchy, man. You gotta get over For Honor, bro. It's over. It's over, sketchy. That's not a good enough excuse, Mike. I'm sorry. Different cultures or not, it's still gross. Well, what do you constitute as gross? Do you think that the Street Fighter 6 swimwear costumes are gross? Do you think like how they depict girls in that Soul Calibur characters or like anime in general? Like, what are you saying is gross here? Because there's loads of different things. I wouldn't just say like Japan depicts things in a gross way. I think that's too broad of a statement. Perfect time to try Monster Hunter. I don't have Monster Hunter, and I heard it's expensive. Well, whilst we're waiting for people to pick what they want to, whilst we're waiting, maybe I will play a horror game. I Is there anyone in the chat that would want to play Dead or Alive for the time being? Have Dead or Alive in the background, or what's wrong with TNA? What TNA wrestling? Yeah, it depends on what you constitute as trashy. Like, there's a lot of people that don't like a lot of anime because of how they depict women. A horror game. All right, you know, let me put this to download in the background. How long is 8 gigs? Um, Senran Kagura. Yeah, I'm not putting Senran Kagura on the screen. I ain't putting Senran Kagura on the screen. Yeah, cause look, I have my own limits. I've got things that I don't like as well. It's gross if it's gross. That don't know what that means, bro. Everyone finds different things gross. Maybe you find Tsunade in Naruto gross. Maybe you find Ivy in Soul Calibur gross. Gross is gross doesn't mean anything. I know Japan has this flirt culture going on, but when it crosses the line, you know it. Let's not play dumb. But if you're gonna have a conversation about it, Conrad, you need to tell me where the line is, because the line is not. You don't. There's not a line. There's a line. There's where you think the line is, and there's where I think the line is. Right, they're in two different places. So you've got to set your parameters on what you think is gross. You think gooning is bad for society? Even gooning, like that word, it's a slang word, right? They use it in a slang sense. I don't really know what people what they mean when they're saying that sometimes, because the way people describe it, like when I do like the Gooner streams, we're just playing some stupid dating simulator and we're laughing at the plot, and some of the girls are pretty and the guys in the chat are like, oh yeah, she's pretty, blah blah blah. Like that's not serious, is it? It's not like you go onto somebody's Twitter page and then they've got hentai everywhere. Like maybe that, yeah, maybe you could say that kind of gooning is a bit too much. Put this over here while it downloads. Adventurous goon, it's ruined my name. Let's use quiet from MGS5 for example. Okay, what's the issue with quiet? Is it because Kojima asked the model to scan her feet? Hey, Kojima's Kojima's a bit sus maybe, but I don't know. I didn't see a massive issue with quiet in MGS5. It's hard to explain in the chat, Mike. When I find myself in a voice chat on your stream again, we can discuss. I mean, you can call me on Discord now whilst the game is downloading, and you can explain to us what you mean. I'm still waiting for the game to download, so you can tell us what you mean. Fun fact: most of you guys wouldn't be here if your pops didn't goon over your mums. um. Come on, the dank. Don't be a spokesport. Show the My Hero trailer. There's a trailer for My Hero. What is it? A new game? If it's the anime, I can't show it because I'll get copyrighted. My Hero trailer. Oh, okay. Wait, this trailer's 11 minutes. What the fuck? Oh no, it's not. There's no trailer. It just says that there's gonna be a trailer. Did Conrad reply back? No, he didn't. Yeah, people use gooning in such like a broad way that so I don't even know what they're on about sometimes. Cause like when we do the dating simulator streams, we're just messing around. Like no one's saying anything vulgar. We're just sort of laughing at the plot. Yeah, there's pretty girls there. But I wouldn't say that's the same level of gooning as like oh, Perfection's here. Perfect. I would say if you go into Perfection's profile and you look at some of his images, no offense, Perfection, yeah, I would say it's a little bit weird. If I'm being honest with you, there's a picture of your animated character like doing some crazy shit to some of the girls in Dragon Ball. I'd say yeah, that level of gooning, maybe there's grounds to say this is weird. But I think I don't know where Conrad has gone. Is he on Discord? Has he messaged me on Discord? Oh yes. Oh my bad. I must have missed it. I'll wait for him to call in. I beg your pardon. Yeah, ask Perfection. Ask Perfection. He's the yo Conrad. Is that you?
Yep, it's me. How are you doing, Mike?
Yeah, not bad, man. Not bad. Well, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. I would like to inquire. First of all, for you personally,
Hmm.
where is the line in the sand?
It's
To the point where at first, you're just having a laugh in the stream with the chat in your stream, and oh, this is goony, oh, this how silly. To the point where you go, oh, okay, now this is a bit too much. Where's the line in the sand for you?
it's hard to say. I can only really say when I point it out. Because like we'll have a laugh on the dating simulator games, and for me, a lot of the time it's okay. Like there's nothing really mad being said in there. But if someone starts making like very explicit comments about the girls when we're clearly just having a bit of a laugh, then I might be like, "Yo, you need to relax. Like it's you're talking crazy."
Oh,
So
yes. I mean, yeah, obviously, explicit comments I think are always inappropriate, but I'm talking in terms of, content that you see in movies or video games in this case. For example, we mentioned Quiet and the Phantom Pain earlier, right?
yeah,
I mean, mate, look, I mean, I've played Metal Gear my entire life. I can do a perfect Snake voice and everything. I don't mind sexy characters. I love Sniper Wolf, for example. But don't you think that I mean, come on, man. A female sniper that can only breathe through her skin so she doesn't wear any clothes and she doesn't speak. Don't you think maybe I'm not saying Kojima, is a pervert or anything, but there's obviously quite a disparity when it comes to how things are seen between the Western hemisphere and how the Japanese see it.
uh,
Don't you think the Quiet, for example, was a bit too much?
hmm, I don't think so. No, it didn't seem like too much to me. I didn't get the feeling when I was playing the game that this is over the top. I just thought that it was Kojima. Yeah, you could argue it's him being a little pervy, but I don't think it was too much. What I think is too much is a lot of the times when I don't know if you would if this would constitute gooning, but a lot of the people that do the anime shipping, like when they ship certain couples, I in my mind I'm like these guys seem like bigger gooners than anyone because they're there talking about Ichigo and Rukia, and obviously they're talking about them getting into a relationship, and I imagine those kinds of people because they're so attached to those ideas, they're imagining the anime characters sleeping together and having children, and then when you say something to them they go mad. I feel like that level of gooning is unhealthy, even though it doesn't seem explicit initially. It is kind of weird, rather than versus me playing Metal Gear, and there's quiet, and maybe there's like, you know, maybe she's shown a bit too much cleavage, or she's barefoot or whatever. I don't know if that is too much.
Well, what about for example, the disparity between cultures? For example, if it's a Western developer does something similar, then they get a lot of shit for it. But if a Japanese like Kojima does it, then he gets away with it. I mean, there was controversy recently in the GameSpot review of Death Stranding 2,
Hmm.
and uh, they knocked off a point for him being a bit too, how he usually is with women. Now, even though I agreed with that review, I don't agree that they should take off a point. That's ridiculous.
But what was the point
And
taken for though? What did he do
it's
specifically?
something about just basic. They made a general comment about Kojima's roles for women, how he depicts women, and also something about one of the characters likes to take off their shoes. And there's a lot of comments about it in the game, which I don't give a shit about really.
Hmm.
I'm when it comes to Kojima, I'm more of a critic to his, past work. Let's take MGS4 for example, and all the bosses, the Beauty and the Beast unit or whatever they're called, they're all tortured women. I mean, he seems to have a thing for traumatized, beautiful women who end up getting either naked or, you know, end up in, say, G positions.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like whenever I've played Kojima's games, I've never gotten the sense that he's a creep or something. I think maybe he likes writing damsels in distress, and and obviously because the culture's different in Japan, I don't think they make as big of a deal about certain things like we do. Like we just did the whole we watched the Dead or Alive core values thing on stream, and the Japanese were doing that, and it seemed like they were all laughing and joking, but people over here were horrified. They were mortified by it. So the reason that
Yeah,
Kojima
exactly.
probably gets away with it is because people acknowledge, this is a guy from a different culture. They do things differently out there. They,
Yes,
they don't
exactly.
see it like we do.
Yeah, yeah, and that's my point. Do you think it's fair or unfair that something of similar or almost identical, you know, a sexuality is just completely different based on whatever country, depicted it?
I
Does
don't
it make?
think I don't think fair and unfair is the right way to categorize it personally, because it is just different, and because all cultures are different, I don't know if fair or unfair comes into it. I think that Western audiences, I think they're the vocal minority, to be honest with you. But I think that they're a little bit too critical of how characters have been depicted when they're like super sexy, and it's kind of like had a negative knock on effect. And it's made people become more extreme on the other end. Whereas before we had sexy Western characters, and maybe they were a little bit provocative, but it wasn't over the top. But now because they've tried to change things up so much, people have become more extreme, so they're pushing the envelope when it didn't even really need to be like that in the first place. So I don't know if fair and unfair is the right way to categorize it. It's just how Japan does their things, and I find it acceptable for them. There's things that they do that I don't like. Yeah, there's characters that they have in games where some of these guys have even said to me, "It's not a big deal, Mike. She's not real," but I don't like it personally. So I accept it because it's their culture and it's how they do things and how they want to depict some of the women. But yeah, if you do that shit over here for some characters, depending on the age, we ain't gonna like it because we have different rules over here. So I don't think it a fair and unfair argument is the best way to categorize it.
All right, fair enough. But you do acknowledge that there are different. For example, Cyberpunk, a Western game, is full of nudity.
Mm,
Completely, you can't. 2 seconds pass, you see somebody with their tits out or something,
right.
right? And but the thing is, it's done in a wholly completely different context to the way the Japanese do it. The Japanese do it in more of a cheeky, flirty kind of way,
Mm.
and like Cyberpunk does it within the context and the tone of the game of Night City. You know what I mean? So my problem with it is not the sexuality and the nudity itself. I don't give a shit. I'm a fucking 34-year-old man. Of course, I don't give a shit about that. It's um, it's basically when all this sexuality and stuff clashes in tone with what the rest of the game should be. So I don't know. Say you're playing Silent Hill,
Hmm.
and one of those creepy nurses walks in, but she's got her tits out. Don't you think, from an artistic point of view, forget the sexuality and the nudity, forget about that. Don't you think it kind of distracts and kind of is a detrimental effect to the tone of the game? Because me,
Well,
one of my biggest criticisms of Japanese games and stories in general is that they can't keep a consistent tone. If you have a serious story about nuclear proliferation and deterrence, like in Metal Gear, they're still gonna have something goofy like Otacon pissing his pants or stuff like that.
well, the thing
And when
is that the Silent Hill example you use is not a good one because the reason the nurses are presented in a sexy way is because of the character, because
okay, fair enough,
yeah,
but
he's
I don't know.
he's got like sexual he's sexually repressed and he's got a lot of dark desires and the way he views women is explored in the game and that's why the nurses look that way because it's a reflection of his like his the dark side of his persona, which is what a lot of Silent Hill is about. So it does
So
actually have context. And to be
it's
fair to
baked
the
into the
Japanese,
context. Yeah,
yeah, to be fair to
yeah.
the Japanese, a lot of the time, whenever I've played games where there's like super sexy women or whatever, it does actually fit the tone. Whether the game's really jokey or if it's like a fighting game where it's not the plot's not super serious and all the guys are super jacked, so the girls all have like big tits and they're all cute and whatever. A lot of the time, I don't find it to be completely out of place. I don't know if like you have an example of something that's just it's so out of whack because I don't think Quiet is the best example. I don't know if you have any other examples.
Uh, I mean, when it comes to quiet, do you remember that scene where you randomly return from a mission at one point and it's raining,
Hmm.
and she jumps out of the helicopter and takes almost all her clothes off and just frolics in the rain with her ass out, and just weird. It's
Well,
and it's not that the weird in the context of she's a naked lady in the rain. It was weird in the sense where did that come from and what's the point of it, and you know what I mean?
wasn't there a reason for Quiet's behavior and the way she behaved like
Well,
that?
it's that she breathes through her skin, right? And the rain has a kind of therapeutic effect on it. But I mean, come on, man. I mean, Kojima's not a moron. I think he could have thought of more subtle ways to convey that. Don't you think it was a bit on the nose or over the top?
Well, the thing
That's the
is
sort of
that
thing I mean.
if Quiet was depicted in that way and she was also being sexually abused in the game and it didn't really fit the tone of the story, then I'd say okay, maybe this is a bit weird and creepy, but all Kojima's doing is appealing to his base and providing them with a sexy looking woman. And games are predominantly played by men. And Metal Gear Solid is a series that I would argue was made for men. So I don't think there's anything wrong with serving your fan base when you're not doing it in a malicious way. Because when I look at Quiet, she's not the part of the game that I would say has a super dark undertone that might influence people. Because the game's obviously about espionage and war and betrayal, and there's executions in the game. I think Quiet is maybe more was one of the tamer parts of the game, to be honest.
All right. So let me give you another example. Let's take Devil May Cry 5, right?
Hmm.
What was with Trish's and Lady's two arse cheek scenes in that game? They
Which
just
one?
seemed so contrived.
Which Devil May Cry? What for?
Devil May Cry 5 and Devil May Cry 5.
Oh, when they
Like
were
Lady,
naked.
you might even forget that they're in the fucking game. They play such a small role. They're just there for the sake of being there, just to get their ass out one time, and that's it.
Well, I mean, like in Devil May Cry 5, I do remember you rescue Lady, Trish, I think, not Trish, sorry.
You rescue both of them from the demons,
They were naked, right?
from the bosses. Yeah, they'll be inside the boss, and then you kill the boss, and they come out naked.
Yeah, that was it. Well, I mean, then I would say to you, was it entirely necessary for them to do a naked scene in Yakuza with Ichiban? Did they have to strip him of his clothes and send him and put him on a beach? It's just
Well,
the
yeah,
games are like silly.
exactly.
Like there's a lot of girls that play Yakuza now. I saw girls streaming that game. They were having a good time of it with Lady and Trish. In regards to them being butt naked after being consumed by a demon, I mean it makes sense in the context of the game. It wasn't too overboard either because they weren't like bearing it all. It was just kind of like subtle. So again, it doesn't seem like a massive deal, especially when it's Devil May Cry and it's like super fantastical.
I mean, let me get this clear. It's not a big deal, at least to me. It's just I want to just point out the difference of where we find stuff a bit weird or not. At the end of the day, I'm not offended by any of this. That's just so I
Yeah.
want the chat to start thinking
Okay,
outside,
I'll
kind of.
extend an olive branch. I'll tell you what I find weird. Like Senran and Kagura, I find that shit weird. Because Senran and Kagura, the girls in the game look like little girls, but they all have giant tits and they're like jiggling all over the place or whatever. Which is why every time people ask me to stream it, I say no, I'm not putting that on stream. I find that weird personally, and it doesn't. When I've played Senran and Kagura, I've watched a substantial amount of it. I don't feel like the designs and the way they've made the game, I don't feel like it adds anything to it. Like there's no need for them to be like that. I'm not telling them to not do it. It's up to them. Like I'm not one of those people that's like ban this game. I'm not interested in playing games like that, which is why when certain people ask me to play certain dating games, anime dating games, I say no because I'm like these are schoolgirls. I don't want to play a schoolgirl dating game. Um, do I accept it? Obviously not, because I'm saying I won't play it. But it's a different culture, so I just acknowledge that it's there, and that's how they do their things. Those are things that I find weird. But with Lady and Trish and Quiet, those are grown women in games that are designed for the male gaze, and the same way with Eve in Stellar Blade, where even though she's based off a real woman, who I would say is even more attractive than the in-game model, Stellar Blade was obviously going to be picked up by men, so I don't think there's anything wrong with this with making the predominant player base happy, as long as the content being shown is not malicious. As long as there's no like grape scenes in the game where she's half naked, then it would be a bit like that seems unnecessary. But just having a bit of cleavage or a bit of jiggle on show, this doesn't seem like creepy or gross to me.
Well, yes, but from a moral point of view, but from an artistic point of view, I feel that maybe sometimes these characters are a bit forced in instead of the focus being more on other narrative elements. For example, I don't
Okay, let
know.
me
Look,
ask you then. Do you think Quiet
all right,
overwhelmed the narrative?
Quiet. I think Quiet in general was very tangential to the narrative.
Right, okay. So you don't feel like she was a you don't feel like she was the game's focus became about Quiet. It was still very much an MGS story.
Yes, I think Quiet was just inserted as a traditional Tolkien Kojima tormented naked lady thing.
Yeah, so then that's just fan service, and by your own token it's pretty minor. It's not really taken away from the game. So is it harmful to the overall product?
Not necessarily. Maybe you can say it detracts in terms, the increases the story length, which might be negative for certain people and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Or they say maybe, I don't know, maybe Kojima could have put in a more interesting, um, you know, interesting character instead of Quiet, and would have more characterization in the game instead of a woman who doesn't utter a word for the whole game.
Yeah.
So there might be more practical reasons other than, her sexualizations as to why they don't like Quiet in particular. But yeah, just the topic in general is just there. Yes, I know different cultures and different opinions, where their line in the sand is, but I don't know, it's just some certain situations, like with you mentioned with that game.
Yeah.
um we're beyond the line in the sand. We're in fucking tropical forest regions at this point.
I don't know, man.
It's
Like
it's
it
it's
feels like anime and games were a little bit more racy back in the day compared to what they are now.
What do you mean racy?
Like they would push the envelope a little bit more. Like some of the older animes and games that I've played, and even some of them that I still own, they definitely weren't afraid to like push the envelope and like really put some wacky stuff out there. So by today's standards, it's pretty tame.
You know what? This is reminding me of a conversation I had with my mate. My mate's black, right? And he's a very avid anime lover. And tell him, mate, what do you think about how black people are depicted in anime? Because from what I've seen, at least, and it seems to be a bit of a general consensus, is that uh, African Americans in anime are usually and typically reduced to stereotypes.
Do you have
What do you think
examples
about
of
that?
that? Because I think that the Japanese do
Oh,
a pretty good a good job of depicting Africans in anime. Like we've got a lot of good. We've got a lot of like they said it in the chat. Bleach does a fantastic job representing black people. We've got Halle Bell. We've got Tozen. I mean I don't know. You wouldn't count Piccolo as black. I know it's a meme, but you got Afro Samurai. You've got Muhammad Abdul in JoJo's. So for a country that doesn't really have any black people in it, a lot of animes that I watch, even Attack on Titan had black representation in it quite predominantly. I think they do a pretty good job, and they don't lean on tropes or try to pander to a mob the same way they do in Western shows, where every single time they have a black character, it's always about racism or some sort of struggle. Like Ironheart has just come out, and I watched a little bit of it, and I was like, I can't watch this. Like it's first of all, it's not filmed very well.
no, yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
animes they just make black people part of the show. It's not the black person's in the show because he's got chains on him and because life was hard and the banks won't give him a loan and all this shit. Like I think they do a pretty good job of just putting us in the show and giving us good characters to enjoy.
Yeah, yeah, fair enough. I just wanted your opinion on it because some people tell me, oh, they represent black people really well, and some people tell me, oh, they reduce black people to stereotypes in the animes, and I just wanted your opinion on it.
Do you watch anime?
No, I
Okay.
don't. But
Well,
I can understand certain references and stuff like you've talked about it in the past
yeah, I
when
mean,
it
like
came to that game we used to stream.
I'm watching Kengan Ashura right now, and there's a character in there called Mutemba. I think he's a blind assassin, and he's such a cool character. He's got this like assassination style, and they didn't make it about African politics or anything. He's just an assassin. He likes having sex with loads of Japanese women, and he likes killing people. Like I don't know if that's a black stereotype, but I just saw him and I was like, this is a very cool character. If you look at Tarzan in Bleach, there was nothing about uh, like Africanism or like Afrocentric themes or anything. It was just this is a he was blind again. This is another character in an anime who's like the right hand man to the boss, and he's a cool character. Afro Samurai is his own anime, so it's there's not really much. There's no need to really go into that. Um, what's the guy in Attack on Titan called? Okayama Kopo or something like that. There was nothing about going into politics in there. But if you look at Western depictions of black people, it's always about we need to take our culture back. We need to free our people. We need to gun down the white man. I'm being held down. The schools won't accept me. It's always victim shit. And I'm not saying there's not a time
Yeah,
and place to tell those stories because I've watched stories where black actors have depicted people that have gone through struggles, right? I watched a film with Denzel called Fences. I've seen, I don't know if it's £7 or Pursuit of Happiness. I've seen those films where they do a very good job representing the black struggle in certain places, and it makes sense in that context. But a lot of the time, when you see them in like comic books or you see them in on cartoons, they can't just focus on the topic at hand. It always has to be about or being held down by someone, and at some point, that shit gets annoying. Like, can I just not be a character on the show that's also fighting the Green Goblin? Do I have to talk about some sort of like apartheid in Africa or something? It always comes down to that shit.
right. So even if you're part of the minority that they're doing this to, do you still get annoyed when it gets too preachy about DEI?
Yeah, it gets super annoying. Like, if it doesn't fit the context of the show, and when the movie is not centered around someone's struggle. Like I said, I watched Pursuit of Happiness, and I watched Fences, and I watched Coach Carter, and We Are the Titans, and there's obviously themes in that make sense because of those times in America. But then if I go and watch Justice League, or
Yeah.
if I go and watch a Spider-Man cartoon, I just want the character to also, be going through the same struggles that like a Spider-Man character is going through. I don't want to listen to this pandering nonsense, and they're out doing marches, and they've somehow like got a satirical version of BLM in the show or some shit. It's annoying because it's
Yeah.
not like white people don't go through struggles as well. There's plenty of things that we could talk about in like rural America, or even out here in the UK, where white people of different class systems have different problems. But those things don't get depicted, which is fine because I don't really want to hear it either. But constantly being badgered over and over again that I'm a victim and that I'm held down because of my skin color is annoying when it doesn't really fit the context.
Yeah, it must be annoying. I also, a comedian once said that in England, the class system is just a way to discriminate against someone who's the same color as you.
The class
So,
the class system is a way to discriminate against somebody that is the same color as you. Yeah, basically, yeah.
even if somebody say I'm white and some other guy is white, you can still take the piss and say, oh, he's working class and he eats, I don't know, fucking waffles for evening, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I
The
mean, can't get into
there's
it too
always
much because of the UK government. We're kind of like we can't really speak out against them, so I can't say what I want to say.
well, yeah, but I'm not in the UK, so I can suggest
No, you
I can
can't
say what I
because you're
want.
on my stream, so they'll come for me.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I'm just messing. But it just goes to show how many different spectrums there are when it comes to almost everything, every different culture, every different country, and everything. And it can get exhausting. Like the last time I spoke to you was with Fates, and we were talking about how they take it too far, and they accuse everything of being woke.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They see one black character out of 20, and they go, "Oh, the show is woke," and they
Yeah,
accuse
those
everything of
people
woke.
are stupid as well. Like those people are dumb.
They're just as bad. Yeah.
Yeah, those people that see one like black or Hispanic character and they say it's woke, those people are dumb. But an interesting case of this was Yasuke. Someone mentioned him just now in the chat. Yasuke in Assassin's Creed. And that was an interesting case because I have Japanese subscribers, and I'm in a group chat with like 7 Japanese people where we talk about games and stuff, and like sometimes they send me some things where I can get stuff, and we were talking about Yasuke. And when I went to Japan, I was treated with a lot of respect. I never got the feeling that the Japanese didn't like me. I don't know, obviously, if someone's talking shit behind my back, but I always got the feeling that they were cool. And when I went out there, I did see figurines of black characters, and I saw there were like bars dedicated to like reggae music, and they had pictures of black people out there. And when I was speaking to the people in the Japanese group chat, they were saying to me that we don't have an issue with black people, like the younger generation. We really don't, and that they love the hip hop culture. And I saw it when I was out there. Breakdancing is big out there, and hip hop and whatever. But what they didn't like is that Thomas Langley made up things that didn't happen, and the Japanese take their culture very seriously. Which, when I was reading comments from my English subscribers, they were all saying, "Why do they care so much? It's just a game." And the reason that they cared so much is because the game is taking that the game tried to frame it like Yasuke was a samurai, and they when you go to the breakdown of it on the website, that I don't know if it's still there anymore, but it was in my video. I took a screenshot of it. They said that it's based on a real historical figure and what he went through and who he was during that time. I believe it was the Edo period, and that's the problem they had with it. It wasn't that they had an issue with black people. The problem was that Thomas Langley
Oh,
misrepresented
yeah.
who Yasuke was, and when Ubisoft picked it up, they ran with Thomas Langley's story, and obviously it's not true. There's no evidence to support that anything that Thomas Langley said was true. When you look through historical data on Yasuke, there are like 4 lines on it, and the lines are basically he was very big. Nobunaga took a liking to him. He gifted him loads of women. That's it. Like he kept him close to him. There's no mention of him being being given the title of samurai, which is a mistake I made because before this whole situation happened, I bought Thomas Langley's book and I read it. I've got it up there. I showed it on stream a little while ago, and he lied. And then people took that and it turned into a whole thing because you had the crowd that don't like black people that were making comments saying we were kangs and all that bullshit, like posting memes, and they were using it as a way to attack black people. And then you had Japanese people saying, no, we don't dislike black people, but we don't want you to misrepresent the history of Japan because that's what you're doing with this. And then you had the people in the middle that didn't understand that Assassin's Creed takes parts of history and it fictionalizes it, but this Assassin's Creed made out like Yasuke was a samurai in that period. So it all became this big fat mess that everybody got caught up in, which was really interesting to watch because nobody was listening to each other, and that turned into a whole Yasuke's woke, and then people were getting, I was getting lumped in with it as well. People saying, oh, you must hate black people. Then I was like, no, I don't hate black people, but like they do.
I remember watching it all unfold and not knowing what opinion to have. It was a mess. You're right.
Yeah, it was a hot mess. There was a lot of misinformation going around, and like I said, like I got a lot of comments from people saying that they're just being racist, but because I've got a Japanese tutor and I've got Japanese friends, and when I went out there, like I saw some people out there that I knew, and obviously people that I've met through YouTube. I'm not saying that there's not racist people in Japan that don't like black people. I'm not saying that. That happens all over the world. But the way they tried to categorize it is they ended up demonizing Japanese people, and then black people were running to the defense of Yasuke when they really shouldn't have been. But they were doing it because they were calling Yasuke George Floyd, so it was evoking an emotional reaction. So it was just all a hot mess. Like everyone was attacking each other.
I think people are just too compulsive. They see an argument and they just want to jump into it.
Yeah.
I think that's. I think politics is usually in the back of people's minds when they're talking about stuff like this because they just want to argue. They just enjoy the conflict. There's always that's part of of humanity that you have to consider.
Yeah, it is. What it's the internet, innit? Like people are always gonna find something to
It is
fight
the
over.
internet, just people in general. They just love a good argument. I don't mind a good debate, but I don't do it just for the sake. Like, for example, with you, Mike, the whole Devil May Cry 2 thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still think you're mental for thinking it's a good game, but mate, I don't mind, man. I don't mind. It's your
Do you
opinion,
know
and
what?
I don't lose.
I actually have
I don't
Devil
want
May
you.
Cry
I don't
2
want
on
you
my
to think I'm
PlayStation.
taking it as seriously as I make out to be. That's why.
I actually have Devil May Cry 2 on my PlayStation. Maybe we should do a run through of it. Maybe I should put it on stream just to spite you.
Mate, I'm sorry, but with that game in particular, you will do nothing but fail. I'm so I fail to see what what you can achieve by doing a run through of that. And there's no point in that game where you can point to a particular part and say, "Oh, look, Conrad, see, this is why it's good." The game has nothing, mate. I don't understand.
You
I
know
don't.
what? Yeah,
But look, Mike,
let me turn it on, yeah, because I've got to prove him wrong. I have to prove him wrong, guys. He's wrong. He's wrong about this. I'm telling you. Hold on.
Alright.
Let me see if I've still got it down. If I haven't got it downloaded, I can just reinstall it quickly. This is a great game, guys. Conrad is rewriting history here.
I'm rewriting. All right. Have you checked Metacritic recently,
No,
mate?
forget Metacritic, man. They're not real people. We're real
Like Devil
people.
May Cry in general is a very highly rated game. So to have that black sheep sitting there in the 70s or 60s, whenever
Uh, HD collection. There we go. Right, it's downloading. We're gonna pop on Devil May Cry 2, guys. Forgot I even had this.
All right, but anyway, my underlying point, Mike, was that for me, this is more of a running gag. I don't take it seriously. I don't literally hold it against you that you like the game. Like I said, I think you're mental,
Yeah.
but I don't mind. I still love you. You know what I mean?
I love you too, bro.
And and yeah, it's just people these days. They just want to argue for the sake of arguing. They don't respect that people have different tastes. Like me with anime, you asked me if I like anime. I do not like anime. Everything about it goes against my taste.
Well,
Look,
okay,
I
all right.
don't
So
mind people
explain that.
enjoying.
Explain that to me. What when you say everything about it goes against your taste? Animes are so different per anime. What like if you said you didn't like
I mean,
Dragon Ball Z, that would
look,
have
like you
nothing to do
said,
with
there's
Attack
so
on
many
Titan.
of them that I can't point. Look, I know obviously somewhere out there's probably an anime for me that fits to my taste. But when I say again goes against my taste in general, for example, the let's put it okay. For example, the Japanese have many fetishes, and when I say fetishes, I don't mean sexual ones.
Hmm.
They're just a list of things that they have to have in their media, no matter what, and they're obsessed with them, and they do it almost every time.
Right.
And it's exclusive to the Japanese, and only they do it. When you see it, you can tell what you're watching was made in Japan. For example, there's always the cute fairy like floating sidekick that's all squeaky. So, say, I don't know, that little fairy from the Zelda Ocarina of Time. Um, the Japanese have a hard on for photography. I do not know what it is with Japanese photography. Almost every Japanese game I own has some kind of photography minigame in it, and I think
Okay.
that's a bit weird.
Why'd
What
you
else?
find that
What else?
weird?
What else? Uh, it's just you can tell that the game is Japanese because it has a very forced and out of context camera or photography minigame in it,
Is it out of
like
context
fucking Zelda's Breath of the
because
Wild.
we're not part of their culture?
No, 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 no. It's out of the context of the game. It has nothing to do with the culture.
So what game? Okay,
So,
what game are you talking about? Like that has random
okay, let's
photography
take
in it?
Metal Gear Solid, for example. Once you beat, in Metal Gear Solid 4, once you beat the bosses, if you whip out your camera, then they suddenly start posing, even though they're supposed to be dying and being all tormented. Some kind of secret photography session you can do. In Breath of the Wild, which is, it's fucking Zelda, mate. It's an adventure game. You have to go save the princess. At what point did somebody tell this kid to stop and take a picture of a flower? They just love it. They just absolutely love photography.
But
Even
I've
when
seen a lot of Western games with photography. A lot of them, like even Spider Man has it. I mean, maybe it fits in Spider Man. I guess he's a photographer,
Look,
but
you see, that's my point. In Spider-Man, it's integrated perfectly into the character. He's a photographer. It's not that he's randomly. you- It's not that they just put it there out of nowhere. It's part of his backstory.
what
But
about
Link,
Horizon?
Horizon Zero Dawn, I've never played it. So if there's any photography, let me know about it.
I feel like there's I feel like there's a lot of games with photography modes. Like
No, no,
doesn't
no.
Ghost of
Photo mode. I'm not talking about photo mode though, because photo mode is just something for the gamer. It isn't meant to be. It isn't a game mechanic.
right?
Anyway, that's just one of my look. I just
No, but
even if
what's
it
that got to
is
do with anime though?
well, okay. Let me change the word anime to just uh Japanese media in general.
Okay, but
Is that fair enough?
if we were to specifically talk about anime, because you said that everything about anime puts you off, but my argument is animes vary so heavily in their themes because a lot of the time when people think of anime, they think of shonen, but shonen animes are just one section of the anime space. There's so many shows they change dramatically where they don't share any themes from those sort of things. So what I'm saying is that like let's say that you don't like Dragon Ball Z, Bleach, JoJo's and Naruto. I'd say cool, fair enough. I can probably see some crossover of all of those. But then if I said to you, well, have you tried Darker Than Black? Have you tried GTO? Have you tried Attack on Titan? Have you tried random ones like Devilman Crybaby? Those are all like really different shows. So like if you say that you hate the first four I named, it would have zero to do with the other four.
But I'm just listing things that in general I find to be more or less common. So, like, if I were to continue, I'd say, well, okay, I just previously said they have a fetish for photography. Also, they also have a fetish for academic life. Like, they just love students. They love being in a school. Like, everything has to do with some kind of academic environment. Um, when it comes to storytelling, the Japanese love giving too much exposition, I think, and that's one of the things, one of the main things, because all the other stuff I can get over. Yes, they're a bit childish, but whatever, I can get over. But Japanese, I think, and I don't think it's a bad thing on their end, because maybe in their language and in their culture and their way of speaking, it makes sense. But I don't think it translates to English properly, because whenever I play a Japanese video game or see something that is Japanese, there is way too much exposition, and I hate that. I
Mm.
do not like it when the storyteller does not respect my intelligence enough for me to figure out what's going on.
But then
So, as an example,
I would say then in defense of anime, I think you're watching shonen anime because those animes are, even though we watch them as adults, they're catered towards boys. Because I think shonen translates to boy, doesn't it? And I would say that you need to watch more adult animes, ones that are catered towards adults that don't have those sort of things in them.
yeah, okay, and like I said, there most likely is an anime like somewhere out there that doesn't do all the things that I just mentioned. But it's just in general. I mean,
Mm.
I say I don't like Japanese stuff. Some of my favorite games, in fact, if I were to mention what are my top five games, okay, The Witcher is Western,
Yeah.
Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom, Japanese games.
Wait, do you like
Metal
Tears of
Gear
the
Solid
Kingdom
1 and
and
3.
Breath of the Wild more than Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time?
Well, I never played Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, so
Congrats. That's the first thing you need to do. If you like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, which I don't like them too much to be honest with you, I would highly recommend go and play Majora's Mask. It's an absolute masterpiece.
well, yeah, but Majora's Mask, see, the planet that's looking down on you, the moon or something, it scared the shit out of me as a kid, and I still have lingering, what's the word, trauma from that. And look, I mean, it's hard to recommend something that was really good and breaking back in the day to somebody who didn't play it back then. Because when I go back to it now, yes, I'm still going to recognize the quality of it, but it's at this point it's been emulated and perfected 100 times. So like I respect Ocarina of Time, but I didn't play it back then, so I can't appreciate it as much.
All right, there's a film that it's an anime film that I want you to go and watch, and it will change your mind. I don't want you to watch a series. I just want you to put this film on. Yeah, it's an adult anime film called Wicked City. If you go and watch Wicked City, and you don't like it, then I'll say fair enough. Just watch Wicked City. It's called Wicked City. It came out in the late 80s. It is, well, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's a very, very, very unique. It's like gothic horror. I would highly, highly, highly recommend watching Wicked City. That might change your perception on anime. I will warn you though, don't watch it with people around because it is a bit mad. It might change your opinion and maybe open you up to another side of anime, because there is a completely separate side to like the conventional animes that we talk about on here.
Okay, fair enough. I will do. And you know what? I might probably like it. But I want to just give the point that make a point that these very consistent Japanese tropes, as somebody, who loves anime, talking to somebody who doesn't particularly enjoy it, can you understand my side from someone who consumes mostly Western narrative games and movies? How these Japanese tropes, how they can be a bit jarring, and by contrast, a bit immature from my viewpoint.
Yeah, I completely
Even if it's
understand.
subjectively, if it isn't,
No,
even if subjectively it is,
I
you know what
completely
I mean?
understand your point, because my whole family was like that. Nobody in my family would watch a single anime. Whenever I'd come home from school, I'd put on Dragon Ball Z on Toonami, and they'd all laugh at me because Goku would be powering up, and they'd stand around me going, "Oh, is he powering up again?" So they start shouting, and then they'd see other shows where they kind of like mimic that. They'd laugh at Fist of the North Star when like Kenshiro was doing his like they'd think that's all stupid, and then I started watching other shows in front of them, and then they were like, "Oh, this is different." And my brother, who is a massive anime fan now, who for years would take the piss out of me, finally stumbled upon me watching Death Note, and it completely changed his perception on anime. And he went from being like, oh, anime is a stupid thing with these same tropes over and over again, to falling in love with it. My mom has, for the past, well, all my life actually, has basically just laughed at anime and said it's really stupid, until she started paying a bit more attention to One Piece, and she started to like the characters, and obviously the Netflix show really helped. But now, if she sees One Piece, she's like, oh, Luffy, and she's like, oh, I like this, I like the themes and the tone of the anime. So there's so many different animes out there, and there's so many different genres. You'll find a genre out there that you really like, and I think, based on what you're saying, you're gonna definitely enjoy the more adult orientated things that are completely away from shonen. So I would say start with Wicked City, and then if you like Wicked City, there's a bunch of stuff that is down that road.
All right, Wicked City, you said, right?
Yeah.
All right. It's look for me. I just don't like the obnoxious, Bayonet. Like I'm a massive fan of hack and slash games like Devil May Cry, God of War, blah blah blah, and I really want to play Bayonetta, but I just can't, man. It's so. When I see the art style and the way the characters act, I know it's silly and it shouldn't stop me from playing a game which I can tell has good gameplay. It's Platinum Games. All right, people that made Devil May Cry 1, they invented the genre. I know the gameplay is top tier, but I cannot bring myself. It's just it's too, it's just a fever dream of weird stuff, and it's a bit girly, but it's also bad different tones. It's just, you know what I mean, though.
I think, Conrad, that when you watch Wicked City, I think you're gonna like it, and I think it's gonna open your mind a little bit, and I think slowly by slowly you'll come to understand the humor and the silliness behind certain things, and eventually you'll probably enjoy Bayonetta. Because if I just give Bayonetta to somebody that doesn't like anime and they think it's silly, then yeah, obviously you're gonna see a woman that her clothes are basically her hair and she strips naked, and you're gonna think, oh, this is so over the top wacky. But if you've been indulging in that side of the media for a very, very long time, and you've been doing it in like drips and drabs, and you've gotten used to it, Bayonetta is not super outlandish to me, just because of how much Japanese media I've consumed. There's way more outlandish things than that. So I think maybe you need to start with the adult stuff and slowly by slowly work your way towards.
Maybe I'll ease into it, but at the moment, from my current standpoint, something like Bayonetta is way too nauseating in terms of, well, you know, the stuff I thought. Can I ask you a question about, you played Bayonetta, right?
Yeah, I love Bayonetta.
All right, so in the first one, she has long hair, and her hair covers her body, and her hair transforms into torture devices and fists and stuff, right? So
Yeah.
in the second game, she has a haircut, she has short hair, but she still has her hair powers, which is the game implying that her hair that she uses for her fighting doesn't come from her head. Isn't that a bit gross?
I mean, the idea, yes, I mean, a lot of people say that the idea of Bayonetta's hair covering her entire body is gross, because her hair is basically a supernatural entity. So it's not about it necessarily coming from her head, it's like a magical force. The haircut is just an aesthetic change. It was just to give her a different look. She didn't necessarily cut her hair. Because she can extend it and shorten it, technically she can change up anything on her. So she can wear a bikini and have long hair, or she can wear a two-piece and have short hair. But her hair is not really being cut because it's a supernatural entity.
Right. Well, it just seemed a bit weird to me.
Yeah,
But,
just give City. Start with Wicked City, and we'll go from there.
I'm gonna watch an anime before GTA 6. Everyone.
Yeah, there you go, man. We're gonna do the world won't be here by the time GTA 6. Don't worry.
All right. We said earlier you can roast me for one of my contentious opinions. I don't think that was one of them.
No.
Which one did you want to pick out?
We'll park that for now, just because we're gonna put on Devil May Cry 2, and we'll do it another time.
Right.
Yeah, because I think these guys want to see Devil May Cry 2, because it's been a while. We've been talking about it, but we might as well pop it on now.
Okay, people in the chat, look at him play this game. he's only going to be able to do one combo. There's only one weapon. The environments are massive but bland. The combat is nauseatingly one-dimensional. The guns are... Look, you'll all be able to tell it's a bad game, right? People in the chat, and don't do it just because you love Mike. We all love Mike, but when he needs help, we have to be there to help him and help him see the light, to see that this game is shit. All right? So guys, let's all do our jobs for somebody that we love and try and get him through this. I mean, evidently very, very dark stage of delusion in his life. So let's do this, everyone. All right, Mike. So I will see you in the. All right, I'm gonna go back in the chat. So I'll see you there. We'll talk about the game there.
All right, bro. No problem.
All right. See you, mate.
See you later. Bye bye. Guys, you don't know what he's talking about. This game's awesome. Look at this. Underappreciated gem. So cool. I used to love watching this. Ooh. So good. So good. Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry. Have I seen Shonan Junai Gumi? I don't know what that is, bro. Doesn't ring a bell. OJ, thanks for the $5. Can't believe I hop on the stream to see this booty cheeks ass game. I'm just
Humanity's hope lived in a demon.
This game's good, man. You lot are just haters.
With a spirit unlike any other, and wielding the sword that bore his own name. Sparda.
Yeah, listen. We're gonna play it, and I'm gonna like it. Smash, bro. Hey, Smash, you weren't even alive when this game came out for you to call it mid. I know you are saying played this game.
Been inherited by his son, a demon slayer, Dante.
Oh, cool. This is my favorite look of Dante as well. I remember when I was a kid, I was like, damn, Dante, you're gonna kill her as well.
You called?
Till next time, son of Sparta.
Can you imagine if DMC2 came out now? They'd see Lucia and they'd be like, DI, woke. The culture's gotten so messed up. You dropped this game? You guys ain't serious, man. I better use the rebellion to its fullest potential, bro. It's been like, what, 20 years since I've played this game? It'll give me a second to get back into it. Dante, one of the original aura farmers. Okay, let's yeah, I don't have circles to roll. Oh yeah, I forgot about this though. Can I run up the walls yet? Oh yeah. Yeah. There's the lock on. Alright. We're in there. Oh yeah, fixed camera angles. Love it. Love it. My kind of game. I was saying that yesterday. I love fixed camera angles. Might just do a Devil May Cry playthrough, guys. Devil May Cry playthrough. Anything down here? You always gotta check. See, you always gotta check, guys. This game is not shambolic, guys. Stop being haters. I love the music as well. Oh yeah, I've got launch. I don't have trying to do DMC5 stuff. You could run on the side of the walls, right? Yeah, I love these camera angles, man. They're so goated. So sick. You guys don't know what you're talking about, man. See the fucking enemy. Wait, Onimusha? Is Onimusha 2 out yet? What did you say? Nello Angelo told me to play the game, bro. I like this game, okay? Is Onimusha 2 out? It's out now. Should I play Onimusha 2? I'm only doing this to prove a point. Like we could play Onimusha 2 instead. I'm not suffering, guys. You guys are like supreme haters. This is a good game. I think Onimusha 2 is on the PlayStation Store right now, no? I started this, I gotta finish it. How long is this game? Do you guys really want me to sit here and play Devil May Cry 2 the whole night? Look at that. Combos by bullets. Exquisite. Finish it? You guys are not being for real right now. Tell me how long it takes. Tell me how long it takes to finish first. Have I ever played Dawn of Dreams? Bro, you must think I'm some uncultured swine or something. Not only have I played through every Onimusha game, I have perfected that shit, bro. It's 10 hours. You lot are having a laugh. Can't get up here, mate. Have I proven my point yet that I like this game? Who wants me to keep going? Because I'll keep going. Is there another monster? Not go yet. Please, Mike, don't keep going. Wait, hold on. Let's do a little vote. Let's let democracy decide. We'll do this democratically. Devil May Cry 2 is actually buns. You guys being for real right now? I absolutely love this game. I don't know how much more I have to play to prove it to you guys that I really like this game. Even the sound design is pissing you off. Oh, Devil Trigger. This Devil Trigger is busted. Look at this. Ah, man. Can I not fly it? Notice he's not acknowledging it's bad. No, you're not understanding. I don't think it's a bad game. That's why I like it. I shouldn't have to explain the obvious. I'm playing it because I think it's good. Get off the wall, mate. Yeah, well, until I get the shotgun, it's over after that. The chat wants me to keep going. You guys are not serious people. So, do you guys think I'm bullshitting that I don't like this game? You think I'm just saying it for the fun of it? You really think I'd play a game on stream that I don't like? He's a fed. Even the music, man. Listen to the music. Music's good. Alright, invincible enemy, didn't like that. Oh. Look at that. Give him the lay Wu. Who the fuck are you throwing at? Give him the lay Wu long, mate. Like that. no, that's gonna disappear now. No, don't. No. Is it like DMC3 where once you touch it, yeah. Ah, I hit it by mistake. I forgot about that. Guys, have I proved my point? You guys really want me to keep going? 60%. Insane. Insane behavior, chat. Good guy, Dante. Look at the visuals, man. I love the PS2 visuals. Damn, I got a D on stylish. I didn't have no moves. God, are you guys being for real right now? This feels like a fever dream. Please end my suffering. I can't believe you guys. I can't believe you guys. What point are you proving again? You guys don't think that I think this is a good game. You think I'm just gassing you up. I think this is a good game. I think this is a very, very good game. I think you lot are tripping, to be honest with you. Although what I do want to see is I do want to see if Onimusha 2 has come out. Give me wait one sec. Let's put this screen up real quick because I can't have bank details on stream. You know, a certain man might be like, "Hey, Mike, know where you live from." Let me just have a quick look if Onimusha 2's on here. $24.99. Are you having a fucking laugh? It's a 50-year-old game. Why is it $24.99? Oh, I really want to play that as well. I ain't paying $24.99 for that shit. I already own it. What a joke. Going on what a guy, bro. It's $24.99 for a game that came out when Henry VIII was still in power. That's mad. The thing is, I own Onimusha 2. I've got it on PS2. I just don't want to have to whip out my PS2 and play it. Wants to play it on here. I thought it'd be fun to stream. But that's man, that's mad. That's mad. Oh no, back to DMC 2, I guess. I don't like ripping games, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know this is gonna sound really lame. I don't like emulating games. I wouldn't say I'm not against it. I'm definitely not against it. I understand the games industry, they get what they deserve. I don't really like emulating games. I've never been a big fan of it. Yeah, I know, hot take. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong. I know why people emulate games. I get it. 100% understand. I would say I'm even in support of people doing it so they can enjoy their older games. Because a lot of these developers fuck us over. But I don't like emulating games. That's just not for me. Yeah, I like owning the actual I like owning the actual game. I don't like emulating stuff. Yeah, it's never been for me. I need a new PC. Well, I mean, to be fair, my PC can run those kinds of games. I think that would be okay. When are we gonna do another CPU tournament for fun on Sparking Zero? I mean, what you want to do? I mean, I can't do any prizes. I can't do any prizes today. I don't know. I feel like we should save it. I feel like they're more special when we actually have a set day in the month where we do them, rather than doing them randomly. And I want to do it. I want to do another one, another anime one, where I can give someone a prize. Do All-Star Battle War. Could do All-Star Battle War. You saw an MK Tekken player passed away. Who? Who passed away? I hadn't heard of anything. Slips. Who Slips? Do I know him? Mortal Kombat player Slips. There's nothing coming up on here. What happened to him? Do JoJo's? Alright, give me 1 sec. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I've got JoJo's on here. Can't have you guys seeing certain information, you know what I'm saying? Certain man out here trying to do your boy dirty. Wow, All-Star Battle War is still $44.99. That means I gotta go and get my physical disc. I don't know where it is. Yeah, we'll do that next time then, because I'm not paying for the digital one now. I've got to go. It might be with my friend. I might have to go to my friend's house and pick it up. I think I might have left it with him. You have All-Star Battle War on the Switch. That's great, bro. I don't know what. I just keep on saying that. Yeah, it's a JoJo's game. It's actually really good. No more Tekken. We're doing a Tekken stream on... Oh, what's this? Check your Steam. Might find something there of worth. Oh, Hypnotic just messaged me. Check my Steam. Don't know what. Oh, does he just mean games in general? I downloaded some games, but they're yeah, I don't think the stream wants to watch them. Yeah, no, we're doing a Tekken stream on... We're doing it on July 13th is when I'm going to do my first Tekken stream back. So July 13th is going to be the first Tekken 8 stream back since Season 2 came out. Yeah, because it's the Fuckerum's coming out on like the 10th or the 11th, and I want a couple of days to play with him before we do a stream, because I'll just get whooped. I won't remember how to play with him. Damn, man, why is that damn game... Does anyone have the 30th anniversary of Street Fighter? The Third Strike's on here. We could play that. Do I remember the eat the poo poo meme? Yes, I do. Click the bell notification. Oh, I received a gift. Oh, wow. Shouts to Hypnotic, man. He gifted me Onimusha too. Thank you so much, bro. That is very, very kind of you. Let's see, so I go to store. Shouts to Hypnotic, man. Thank you so much, man. That is super kind of you, bro. Thank you. Now let's just hope that it runs on my PC. I don't know if Hypnotic could hear me right now. My PC's 15 years old. It should be able to run a PS2 game. That shouldn't be a problem. Let me see how much it is to download that so I can make some room for it. Let me get that game off of here, the Untold ones, because it's taking up too much space. Yeah, I should really update my PC. It's getting a bit silly now. Yeah, W's in the chat for Hypnotic, man. That was very kind of him. I was in his stream yesterday. He got gifted like a bazillion games. I can't gift you a PC. You're on your own there. I appreciate it, man. You probably could gift me a PC, to be honest with you. I was in his stream yesterday. A guy was getting... It was crazy. Some guy, he came into the stream and he just dropped 500 Canadian dollars. I was like... And he didn't even say anything either. It was just a shadow drop. I was like, God damn, man. But yeah, no, that's super kind of you, bro. I really appreciate that. Let me see how big the game is. Maybe I need to make some more room on my PC. Games, view games library, Onimusha. 21. Yeah, I need to make a lot more room on my thing. I've already got 10 gigs free. Guys, I think well, I'm gonna have to clean up this. I'm gonna have to clean up this PC, but we might do an Onimusha stream next. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it, man. I had a lot of fun on your podcast. It was a lot of fun yesterday. I'm sorry for falling asleep on stream. I tend to do that on my own stream as well. I fall asleep on here all the time. I think these guys have actually got memes of me. So it was 4 in the morning in my defense. It was a bit crazy, but I enjoyed yesterday, and yeah, no, it was there was some stuff that happened after that turned out to be really good. So it was really cool. The disrespect, nah, man. I just fall asleep everywhere I am. But in my defense, I was awake for 24 hours. But we still had a very productive chat. I think I only fell asleep on the parts not related to me. Have I played First Berserk Kazan? No, I haven't. I'm turning 20 on the 27th next month. I'm a youngin'. You're 19. Damn. I'd love to be 19 again. You can compress files, Mike. Yeah, there's a lot of shit on my computer. I'm gonna clean it up. So I'm gonna test Onimusha after the stream finishes and see how it runs on my PC. Should be fine. I'm excited to play that again. I just need to get a wire as well to plug into my PC. This PC is so shit, man. Honestly, I don't want to play mouse and keyboard on Onimusha, so I need to get a wire. But I don't have Bluetooth on here, so I think I need to plug it in at the back. You're 29, you feel like an old man. Bro, wait until you get to 30. Get out of bed, you'll hear your knees click. What does 33-year-old Mike tell 19-year-old Mike? I can't say that on stream. 19-year-old Mike was a bit of a menace. At least my shot. Might have taken one too many Pokemon cards from certain establishments, you know what I'm saying? Do a disk cleanup and clear system files. Usually works for older systems. Yeah, I will do. I'm gonna need to buy a a wire to plug into my computer because it's not Bluetooth, so I'll need to plug it into my PlayStation controller. Because I don't have a spare one. Because I use that charging dock for the PlayStation, so I'll probably order one on Amazon today. So I was a little teeth at 19. Listen, man. Certain places said they had Charizards. Your boy was about. I'm 21 and feel like I'm a grandpa. I'll be honest with you, I feel very young. And the key to that is simply going to the gym and drinking loads of water. Speaking of water, like, where is it? Left it down. What the hell? Oh boy, upstairs. Yeah, yeah, no, so we're definitely gonna do an Onimusha stream. I just need to get a wire for this. Do you know what would be fun? I would say would be really fun to do with you guys is if I had different people on to play different missions in Resident Evil and Resident Evil 6. Like if we did one mission and we completed it together, and then we did another mission and we got somebody else on and we completed it together, and then we did another mission and what the fuck is that? No, oh fuck, it's the game. I thought there was a ghost in my room. Oh my days. Bro, my heart literally fell through my ass. I heard a woman singing and I was like, what the fuck is that? I thought the ghost had come back. And because my TV's over here, my clothes rack is here and it's a mess. I thought her voice was coming through the clothes rack, man. I almost haymakered air. God damn, man. That's... almost had a heart attack. I thought it was Twitter, bro. That scared the life out of me, honestly. But yeah, does anyone have Resident Evil 5 on PS5 or PS4? Because that could actually be a lot of fun if we sit if we do a stream where like we're working our way through the game and we get different people on. You've got it. Okay, cool. How many people have it? Because then I could put you for different missions. Now I do have to say, this is a non-negotiable. I am not playing Sheva, I'm playing Chris. Okay, so if you're playing, you have to be Sheva. Can't you use the PS controller charging cable for it? No, I don't use a charging cable. I use a PlayStation dock to charge my controllers. So I put these in this little dock over here and it charges them. I don't have a cable for my PlayStation. I don't know where it went. You're fine with that, yeah? Okay, cool. Alright, well... it's pretty late now, so we won't start it now. Tom Brady can't do the stream tomorrow, so we're going to do it Wednesday. So... I think we could do a Resident Evil 5 stream tomorrow. Also waiting for that wire to come so I can play the game Hypnotic gifted me. Am I going to... No, we're not doing speed run. I don't like speed running. I like playing the game properly. Play the game properly, put on high difficulty. We'll get through it as a team, as a community. We'll get through it. Do I have the gold edition of RF5? This is the one that I've got. So let me click on it and see what it's got. The graphics on this game are still impressive. Like, they're still super impressive. Like, just wants to punch the boulder. See, Ash gets it, man. You know when Chris punched that boulder, in my mind, not that it hadn't already gotten here anyway, but in my mind I was like, I will never be able to play a Resident Evil game again and get scared if I'm using Chris Redfield. He just John Cena the whole boulder. Like, there's just no way.
Resident Evil 5.
Alright, so play game. How do you get people in? New game. No, I don't want to start it. Join another player's game. No, what if I want them to join me? You think this is base? Yeah, it's probably base. You have to invite them after loading into the game. Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Well, tomorrow we'll do a Resident Evil 5 stream then. So, alright, let's see. Who's got Resident Evil 5 so I can write your names down and I'll put you down for different missions. I think that would be quite fun. I don't know if Hypnotic is still in the chat, but if you've got a PlayStation, bro, it'll be good to get you on. And I'll have you guys on Discord as well so that we can communicate. Now there is one mission that I remember where my friend was pissing me off, so I'm gonna treat you guys like my boy, and if you start pissing me off on that level, I'm gonna fucking start screaming down the mic. Check your extra content. Mercenaries. Wow, this game had versus mode. I didn't even know that. It's got we've got mercenaries as well. Great, okay. Have some fun with this thing. Alright, let's see. So we've got Miss Sats has the game. Yeah, can you guys all make sure you download it today? Remember, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, so that we can have it ready for the stream tomorrow. Yuki Murray. Who else? Celos. BLEX. My PlayStation is in the dirt somewhere. Oh damn! Oh, Hypnotic, you're a rich man, bro. Buy another one. You need to join the Discord. Can one of the mods give him the Discord link, please? I haven't got my Discord open right now. I do and have been playing lately, but I'll go over your pace. Alright, I'll put Chicken Senpai on there. I never said it didn't work. I just prefer PC 99% of the time. You've probably got a good PC. I do need to upgrade this shit. I got this PC in 2013, I think. This game is like 20. It might be on the deal. No, I think you can buy Resident Evil 5 for like £5 right now. Because I don't want to make you look slow in a shooter. Well, I mean, most shooting games you probably will, but I don't know if that applies to Resident Evil because of how clunky 5 is. Chris, the game feels quite heavy. I, of course, know all the treasure locations. Are you playing ABIC then? Yeah, the sale is still on for Resident Evil games, so you can definitely pick up 5 and 6 for very cheap. I wonder if my boy still has it as well. It'd be good to get him on some missions too. I'll ask him afterwards and see if he's. Oh, I'm so excited to play Onimusha 2 again, man. You don't understand how much I love that game. Bro, I just spent 2,000 on a mobile rig. Got a mini PC for 1,500 and upgraded it to 64 gigabytes of RAM. And more space. It has a 4060. Will play most games fine at medium to high settings. It's for when I go on vacation, so I can still work. Do you know I've got this laptop over here, and it's got a 1490 in it. It's really powerful. But maybe I should hook up my laptop when I'm doing PC gaming. It's got a 4090. What's it called again? 4090. It's a Razer laptop. RTX, I think. RTX 4090. I think it's called the Razer Blades. The Razer Blade 16 or something like that. It was quite expensive, but I haven't used it a single time. I stopped for a reason, Mike, and I'm not renewing my subscription again. That's fair. That's fair. I'm trying to buy a car. Very few laptops have 4090s. The one that I've got, wait, let me look at my Gmail. The one I've got is called the Scar Razor. I think the right one. Yeah, that's it. Asus ROG Strix Scar 18. And it's got 4090, 32 gigabytes RAM, 2 terabytes SSD. That's the one. But you don't believe me? I'll show you. I haven't hooked it up. A little bit of dust on it. This one? this I haven't hooked it up because I haven't got any space for it. And I thought to myself, well, where am I gonna put it? Well, because I can't play the games on this PC. This PC is the one that's hooked up. So I'm like, I think yours is bigger though. Pause. What's going on, Shinblade? How you doing, bro? How you doing, kinfolk? Yeah, the thing is, guys, yeah, is that I'm a bit okay. I'll be honest with you. I'm slightly retarded when it comes to computers. So I have this laptop, right? I know it's very powerful, and I know it can run everything. I don't know, like, do you know what I'll do? I'll get my friend to come and help me out, because I don't know, like, what do I do with this? Like, what do I hook it up to? Thank you for becoming a member, Shinblade, man. I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Shinblade in the chat. Chat, you really gonna let this man get away with this? Use your brain. I know you have less brain power since you're a gym head. Just use your damn laptop. Yeah, exactly. I'm being honest. I'm being honest. Like, I have this laptop. Yeah, it's basically brand new. I've not used it once. Funny story of how I got it, actually. Actually, I can't tell you how I got this. Let's just say that I got it by. I didn't steal it. We'll just put it that way. It was not stolen. But yeah, that laptop has no juice for FPS. I'm not gonna play first-person shooters, so. Insanity, my brain is button. Hypnotic, thank you for the the 99 is it cents that in America? Yeah, I don't know, like, I'll need to it didn't fall off a truck or anything like that. It was not stolen or anything like that. Mike, FPS is fraps, bro. Listen, okay, I am not good with computers. Okay, I've made this very, very, very clear to everyone, which is why when I got this, it has just sat there because I'm like, okay, cool. Where do I put this? Because I've already got a tower. What do I do with this? Like, what happens to my tower? I don't understand. Like, what do I do with this? How does it link up with everything here? Can I still use a second screen? Should I remove this screen and put my laptop there and just hook things up to it through the laptop? Whose cartel did I join? Do you know what? I shouldn't have said that I had this. The reason I haven't used this, right, is because I give it to one of my friends so that she can do her work. She's given it. She's only just given it back to me. Okay, if I'm being 100% honest, when it got given to me, I said to her, I don't need this right now, so you can take it, because she was working remotely and she didn't have a laptop to do her work. So I gave it to her, and she's left that job now. This guy wants me to donate to him a PC when he's got a 4090 laptop next to him. Well, I've only just gotten it next to me. I've only just got it. I'm not spinning a story. I'm being honest. I'm being honest. I'm being 100% honest. If you must know, I've already given some money to my friend to help build a new tower for me. I was gonna take this to Japan with me, like if I go out there to work. Google is your friend, Mike. Thank you for the $10, bro. Have I got any more laptops in my room? I'm not going to answer that question because I'm already in deep water right now. Okay, so let me just get this straight, okay? So I can remove this monitor and I can put the laptop there and we're basically good to go, right? If I hook up everything, we should be good to go. Is that what you lot are telling me? Let me guess, you got a 5090 laptop too. I don't have a 5090 laptop. Correct. Okay. But then what am I going to do with my tower? What happens to my tower? Is it just going to sit here? I feel like I'm betraying it. We've been through like, what, almost 15 years. The Hypnotic comes to one stream and I've been cooked. You can hook the laptop up to the monitor if you want. I tend to do that. I'm sorry, bro. You've fucked up all my shit. Time to let it go. You say forget and stick with board games. I did just buy a One Piece Monopoly, so. Hey OJ man, stop cooking me, guys. This is unnecessary. You can stream off of the old PC and play games off the laptop. How would I do that? The laptop was not kept in secret, bro, okay? It's not even hooked up to anything. I gave it to a friend, okay? I'm a very giving person. I just give my shit away. Okay, so I gave it to her. She's been using it. It's been factory reset now, okay? So there's nothing on it. I hope, for her sake. And, yeah, it's back here now. So maybe, it's only been here for 2 days. I'm gaming off. Do you know what? I don't even have the power cable here. I'm not even joking. She didn't give me the power cable, so I need to go and get that from her. She forgot to give it to me. Okay, can you give one of the other laptops you have in secret for us? I don't have any more laptops, guys. Okay, Hypnotic, I swear to God, bro. This is all your fault. I don't know how to set it up, but I know a lot of people do use 2 PCs to stream. One is streaming. I'm about to ask him to donate me a PC. I do have a friend that is very, very good with PCs. Maybe he can help me out with that. Can you give away one? Should I put this in again? Do you know, I haven't used this for so... I have not used it once. Honestly, this is brand new. I've not used it. Is it even... I don't know if there's even any power. Let's see. I don't know if she left it with any power. No, it's dead. Yeah. Yeah, I need to charge it. If I give that away, so help me. No, I wouldn't give it away for free. If I did a giveaway for this would be like a big raffle or something. This is I just checked online. It's worth $4 grand. So I wouldn't just give it away for free. How was the power cable forgotten is another question. Well, she was going to Bali, so she was probably in a rush. So when I texted her, I was like, "Can I get my laptop back, please?" And she came over and dropped it off, but I forgot to check. I forgot to check that she hadn't given me the. Wait a second, did she give me the? No, she didn't give me the wire. So her sister's at her house. I'll go and pick it up. Is the PC on monitor, laptop on TV? I need it for the upcoming stuff. All right, well, I'll go and get the charger in the morning or after work. And then I will video call my friend and get him to help me sort it out. Moving all these wires is going to be a fucking nightmare, dude. This stuff hasn't moved in 13 years. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a fucking spider nest back there. Oh. Check right now how much worth is the power. Well, I've got a power cable. She's definitely got it. She keeps everything very safe, so I'm not worried about that. She only lives 5 minutes from me. I just gave it to her because she traveled a lot. No, wait, hold on, I'm chatting shit. The power cable's over here. Wait, I don't want to put this on the floor. Did she give me the power cable and I forgot? Hold on. I'm gonna get cooked by the chat. One sec, guys. I think the power cable's over here. Over here. So I've got so many like My Hero Academia cards everywhere. I don't know if this is it. Quite hench, so I assume. Oh yeah, no, I fucked up, guys. I actually have the power cable here. She gave it to me. Yeah, it's over this here. Let me see if it. Okay, well, I haven't had it here for a long time, so let's see if it actually turns on. Let me unplug my phone charger. Why is this thing plugged in so tight? For Christ's sake, man. So I don't like touch this shit. Okay, let's have a look. Alright, so let me put this down. God damn, this thing is heavy as hell. The big ass charger. Alright, let's see. Moment of truth, guys. This laptop actually still works. I just took it back from her. Let's see if it's still working. Right. So there's an orange light. I think we're in business. I think we're good. So I guess I must have not realized because she gave it to me in a bag. So yeah. Well, I mean it's working, so I guess I just need to make sure she's not there's a pin on here. What's the wait? Is it my pin that I gave her? Nope, shit. What did she make the pin? Shit. Oh no. Shit, what did she make the pin? Why did she make a pin? Why didn't she just use the one that I gave her? Right, it's a 4-digit pin. Try again. Enter A, B, C. Wait, A1B. 2C3. I forgot my pin. Yeah, I'm struggling here, guys. I'm struggling. I ain't gonna lie. I think she changed the pin. Or maybe I've forgotten my pin. Saying that it's sending a code to my phone. Where the hell's my phone? I got locked out of my own shit, guys. Single use code. Where is it? Let's just see if it's... Why does it sound like a jet is taking off? Is it supposed to sound like that? Like, it sounds like a jet's taking off. Yeah, it's working. I mean, my pins worked. I wonder if she changed my background because I had Tekken on here. It's the fan. Can you guys hear it? Because I don't want some loud ass thing while I'm playing games or whatever. It needs to be clean. It's pretty clean. Like she kept it in good condition. You can't hear it. Okay, maybe that's all right then. It's not that loud. I can feel the fan as well. No fan noise. Maybe dust build up eternally. Maybe she's had it for a little while. Because I got this when it originally came out. Screen is just black now. I don't know what's going on. The problem is with this lap. The problem is my room is a bit of a sauna in the summer. And I'm worried that this is gonna get super duper loud. Okay, I should be able to get in now. See if it's working. Is it a 2K screen? I think it's 4K. I don't know. It says 4K on the thing here. You do know you also need to keep it plugged in while gaming so it runs off the power brick and not the battery. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to change my whole setup, man. Let's see. Let's see if it actually works now. Okay. Looks like it's loading. Yeah, you can link it in the Discord. Hey! We're in. Pretty laptop, innit? Alright, well, I'll ask my friend to come over when he's got some time and get him to help me with the setup. I'll shut it down for now. Maybe I don't need a new PC. We'll see in it. Alright, well, I'll leave this over here. We discovered something together today, chat. Yeah, it is pretty high quality. Stuff looks really pretty on there. So, alright, so tomorrow, chat, thank you for that, Hypnotic. I'm gonna have to change my whole setup now. Cheers for that, bro. Tomorrow, what we'll do then is we'll do the Resident Evil 5 stream. If you have Resident Evil 5 on your PlayStation 4 or your PlayStation 5, please download it. You can get it right now for £5 on PSN. And then tomorrow we'll do a Resident Evil 5 stream. And then once we complete Resident Evil 5, we'll move on to Resident Evil 6, which is also £5 right now on PlayStation. So yeah, we'll do that as a community. We'll make our way through it. A little bit of a celebration for Resident Evil 9. But yeah, other than that, guys, I think I'm gonna call it there. Thank you for the donations and the memberships. Thanks to Hypnotic for gifting me that game. That was super generous of him. I really appreciate it. It's not 5, that's on Steam. No, 5 is I literally bought 5. I literally bought 5 the other day, bro. I literally bought 5 the other day. It's £5 on here. Unless the sale has ended, but I bought this like 4 days ago. So I was gonna play it with a friend, but then our schedules got sort of messed up. So you should still be able to get it for really cheap. But yeah, just download them and we'll play them tomorrow. And yeah, I'm gonna go rest my brain. See you later, Hypnotic. See you later, chat. Shinblade, if you're still here. Thanks for the memberships and the donations, guys. Very generous of you. And I will catch you all very soon. Take care and peace.